What is up, guys? I'm Ben, and this is KameTrick. It's the channel that bridges the gap between sim drifting and real-life drifting. Here we do both, and we're back again with the Friday night stream. Trav the man, hey yo, how's it going, dude? I'm doing well. I'm at the end of a long week, and happy for the weekend, TGI Friday. Jordan Daniel, what is up, dude? He says, oh boy, here we go again. Yes, we do. Today we are going to be doing some snow and ice drifting to start off the day, and then we'll probably transition over to Suzuka Twin and do some drifting there as well. I'm going to be driving some sort of shitty wagon that's not unlike what ResDog here in the red beams is rocking. So we're going to get started with that. I also do have a guest today as well. We've got my buddy John on. He is going to be joining me in audio on stream as soon as I figure out how to unmute his mic. Which is really great because I totally have muted him by accident and now I can't figure out how to undo it. Pro shit right there. Let's see. Where did I even do that? There was an option earlier. Oh, Discord problems. Badger133, hola, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting a few things set up. John, I don't know what I've done. I'm going to leave the call and then call you back if that's cool. Do we have audio? Any chance? Of course not, because why would we have audio? Alright, well, we may or may not have John on stream with us, depending on whether or not my my audio will cooperate. But basically, I'm going to get started, and we will figure it out. And yeah, John, if you can still hear me, you may have to end the call and call me back. Sorry about that. Doshi, what is up, dude? The triples are great, especially on a snow drifting stage, where I can be traveling kind of slowly and see everything. I still don't have them figured out completely how I would like to. So like, how should I say this? The image when it moves from the central monitor to the side monitors, like I've got curved monitors and that might be a factor. I think that the monitor height is not quite correct, and so as a result the image sort of floats in a distracting, not natural manner. And in addition to there just being somewhat of a learning curve for me figuring out how to drive it and like get used to looking out the side monitors, I'm pretty sure that there's something in my settings that I could improve as well. Well, this is John right here, Jabberwocky in the blue S13. So I don't know what I've done to mess our audio up, but I didn't want to make you guys wait for too long. You know what I bet? I bet that I fucking left my video background on. I sure did. Ha! Caught it this time. There we go. Always leaving that audio background on. Yeah, sorry Doshi. You know that's my thing, right? Every stream I have to make sure that I stream for a while without letting you guys see what I'm doing. Usually I'm just making a lot of mistakes, so I don't mind that you can't see it. But we've got it fixed now. So, a few changes to the stream. I moved my pedal cam over next to my wheel cam. Oh, way too fast. We're dead. Oh, we're not quite dead. And that was a viewer request on my last edited video from Ebisu. Basically said that you can see my inputs a little bit easier if that's what you're trying to watch. And then another thing is just very quickly, I threw together the triple monitor stream. Semi-Toxic, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you back again. How was your week? So all that to say that you're not actually able to see the triples like I can. And accordingly, the view is actually zoomed in kind of like more than it should be. So that is something that I will figure out as I go. I'm going to tap this guy. Nope, I did not. Okay. But eventually... yeah, looks offset and stretched. It is, because it's like 760 by 1440 or 7560 by 1440 or some cray. Oh, here it is. Hey, John, can you hear me? Yo, I just figured out how to unmute you because I suck at Discord.
It's offset and stretched. It is. It's like 7.
He's listening to the stream. Well, in a few more seconds, he'll realize that he should be able to hear me at this point.
Hey, John, can you hear me?
No.
Yeah, you can. Shut up.
Yo, I just figured out how to unmute you. So I'm stuck. Yeah. It's offset and stretched. It is. It's like 7.
So I'm waiting because there's like a lovely delay. Alright, dude, turn off the stream so that you...
no, I cannot hear you.
You can't, for real? God damn it. Whatever it was that you adjusted previously, like, is probably whatever it is this time. He had an issue where it wasn't letting him play his audio. Arc10, what is up? Yeah, sorry, Doshi, the screen is bound to be stretched. I didn't have much time to actually set it up. I just barely got the triples installed in time. So that is something that I will be tweaking and adjusting as we go, because I'm sure it's going to take some work. I'm just happy to have the triples actually running. And I was going to try and do some socializing while I stream, but I don't know if it's gonna behave here.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? That's the question.
So I can't hear you.
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, yeah, I'm live, and the people can tell that we were having the technical difficulties, so that's excellent. Got a gangster little face mask on, like you're playing paintball. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I can leave the call, and I can join the call. We'll try that one more time. See if we can get anything going here.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. You got anything?
Hello, hello.
Yo, have you got audio? Apparently now he can't hear me, so I have no idea. Just 1 second, guys.
I can't hear you. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you for the warning.
What is up, Frost V? Yo, welcome to the stream. These mods are public, so this is I think it's the WDT Winter Pack. It's Snow Tracks, so this is Snow Bihoku, and there's also like a JZX, an AE Hachiroku E30 wagon, and like a Strada wagon or something like that, which is what I'm in. I'm not even sure what that is, but I just wanted to pick the most like gnarly, old, shitty-looking car that I could find because that's my style. So I dig it. Let's see, what else have we got? The links are in the KameTrick Discord to the car and track, by the way. I don't have them up on the stream. Dolce says you should mount a
This
camera
is
on the wall.
100% all your fault.
Thanks,
Because it
John.
was working perfectly fine.
I did mess it up. It's all my fault. You should mount a camera on the wall behind you so we can watch the whole setup with the triples. I am going to do that. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, so we're gonna roll some. Need to get some diesel mods. We can roll some coal. I am pretty stoked about the triples. So for everybody who's hopped on in the past little bit, I've got my triple monitors working. Oh, that's definitely wall. Ooh, that was close. I don't have a good sense for where the back of the car is because I can see so much more. So like, I'm not driving it particularly well, but it's just really exciting to actually be able to see what I'm doing. Like, I thought I was going off course, and apparently that's not it. Frostbee says, my English not all that good, so I can understand all of what you're talking about, so if you can write names of mods or link, I will be happy. Yeah, I can actually do that in the chat real quick, I think. Let me bounce over to Streamlabs so I can get to that. Luke, how's it going, dude? How's your week been? Are you stoked that it's the weekend? I know I am. What's up, Rema? Alright, Frost, hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully that helps you out. And we're going to get back to the driving on this kind of weirdly shaped screen. Luke says, pretty good, but I'm still sick. Oh man, I feel your pain, dude. I have been sick for... Well, I had been sick for what felt like weeks, absolutely. And I just got over it mid last week. So you guys saw my terrible stream last week where I was coughing like crazy and just like not sounding healthy. I'm past all of that mess at this point. So hopefully you'll get over it here pretty soon. I know that it is the season for that mess though. Eric Pod, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking it out. Oh, the triple monitors are so nice. Like, I'm getting onto Brandon right here, and normally I wouldn't be able to see him. But unfortunately, because I haven't got all my stuff configured correctly, you all won't be able to see that I am able to get all that close. But a snowdrifting map was the perfect place to start. Oh, there's a hit. Bonk. Oh, I spun it. The snowdrifting map was the perfect place to start because everything happens so slowly, and it's going to give me a little bit of help in figuring out how to like integrate my mind around these triples and get used to driving with them because they are different. Oh, and there's another track over there that I haven't been driving. I should probably go check that out. So So Eric says, I can't wait for my G920 and shifter to come in the mail. Yeah, dude. Is that going to be your first sim wheel? There's Dolce. It's a great starting... Oh, blocked it up. Great starting wheel. I'm gonna cut the inside and go for the pass if I can. Oh, this turd is difficult to drive. Damon Gouts, what is up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. When will we be seeing your personal livery? Yeah, personal livery is a thing. I am working on one for the IRL car, and accordingly, I'm going to find somebody who can make one for an Assetto car as well. It is just a matter of time. Jordan, snow drifting. Yeah, man. We are sending it like Santa. Dad jokes for days. Rama says, how come you don't stream all 3 screens and put your cams below? So I thought about that. And let me know what you think about this. And in part, basically because of technical challenges. Like, I was late to start the stream anyway. Simply from... the amount of time it took me. I physically finished building the triple monitor stand that I constructed at like 7 o'clock or 7:30, and then I got everything set up, so I barely even got all this stuff ready in time to go stream at all. Oh, angle stall. Almost too much. So that's a big part of it, is basically I just didn't have enough time today. I know the view is actually worse, I think, than it typically is because it's zoomed in too much, so I apologize for that. But the other thing, Rema, is at least with what I've got right now and where I have all of my stuff positioned, I feel like if I stream all 3 screens, or maybe even 2.5, there's going to be a ton of just like black space with no content of any kind put on it right now. Because my webcams aren't that big, and they're not wide anyway, so like I could make the pedal cam bigger, and I'm down for that, but unless I go to like 3 webcams, I don't think it's going to be wide enough to not just leave a bunch of dead screen space, and so I kind of didn't want to do that. But I'm gonna hit some people up and get some suggestions for what to do for next week. It was just kind of how I decided to throw things together this time. TX for... How do I pronounce that? Like, give me the phonetics for that. Is it like... Zypher? Hey, no cough. That is right, though. Welcome back to the stream. I just want to figure out how to say it, because I always try to say things semi-correctly if I can. It's just a respect issue. Yeah, though, no cough. I am surviving, so woohoo! And I'm snowdrifting, so I have time to actually look at the camera. You'll notice, as always, I have the camera in a new location. But not only are we doing new stuff with the snowdrifting, I actually have my triple monitors set up, and I am just breaking them in. I don't have them set up perfectly. It's good enough. But because of that, I've got my chat box right here, and I've got my camera right here as well, so I can actually look at you fools while we talk, which is rad. I'm excited for that. I think that's just a lot more personable than having a camera way over here and being like, what's up, guys? So, stoked for that. Nayoel, hey, what is up? Never missing the Friday stream. I apologize for being late, by the way, because you probably wondered if I was going to stream for a second. I usually try to start by 9, and this time we started about 9:30. But we are rocking and rolling at this point. And if you want to know what I'm driving, the same thing as this guy in front of me. I'm in one of these weird economy wagon looking cars, because I am all about cheap shit and unique stuff. I was talking about this in the Discord earlier, but if I could, I would 100% build a drift wagon. The reason I can't is because I am poor. But if money were not an issue, I would totally build like a VIP style Cadillac CTSV wagon. It's not exactly my dream car, but it would just be really fucking cool, and it makes me want to do it. Oh, and we're dead. Eric says, yeah, first wheel for PC other than the PS2. Right on, dude. Well, I'm stoked for you, because getting into that wheel life is super cool. It's very fun. Honestly, snow drifting might not be that exciting for you guys to watch. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's at least something different. But for me personally, it's like the best way to build skill, and it's also the best way to get used to these triple monitors. So I'm actually having a ton of fun, even though it's like bullet time drifting. This is worse than Tando Buddies, I know, but it feels pretty realistic. Like, I have drifted in snow before. I've never done a snow tandem, just because the last thing I want is to like know I'm going to ruin my car on somebody else's for like 2 seconds before it happens. I like to be surprised. But oh man, it's pretty fun. Oh, too close. Should have left foot braked. I'm half trying to read chat, and in proximity tandem, reading chat is just not the move. Dude says I could be going faster, so apparently. Oh, the rough is quite slow. Vortex. That does not surprise me at all. Oh man, Vortex is such a ripper. I'm not even mad. Did you notice that the way that he was bumping me was basically just speeding me up? He didn't mess me up at all. It's one of the things I enjoy about driving with Vortex. He's a fun guy to follow or be followed by. Catching back up on some comments. Luke says, is it just me or has this week felt like a month? And as we approach Christmas break, winter break, if you guys are in school, all that mess, I know how you feel, trust me. This is the time of year where the last week or two before you go on your Christmas holiday really does feel like a total slog. But we'll get through it. Frost says you should check a Poland classic car, Polonaise car on snow drifting. If you leave me like a download or something for them, if there is one, I'm not familiar with that, but I will totally check one out at some point. Still catching up on comments, sorry. David Gouts says, love Bihoku, always fun. Trying to read while I slide. Not the easiest. I'm just gonna bash my buddy. Killed him, sorry. Enjoy the G920, indeed. Topher, like Christopher without the Chris. Gotcha, Topher. I will remember that, probably. I will try to remember that. I'm leading some number of tandem cars without giving two shits, not even looking. One of my triple screens is just chat, so I can catch up on chat. I have the overlay chat working, however, I got behind, so I'm catching up there. Rema says there's a streamer that goes by the name Zrozisten. He runs triples with 2 cams in chat. I can link you a VOD. Do please, Rema. I was gonna hit up Miyamoto as well and just get his 2 cents. I know that he's doing a little bit different because he's got like a second streaming PC that spectates third car view, which is cool. I'm not trying to get into something like that just yet, but I was going to see what suggestions he might have had as well. But I'm definitely open to feedbacks. Just drop me that in the Discord, please. Vexes, can I get a quick wheel name drop? Well, sure you can. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So I am rocking Fanatec Club Sport gear, and I have the Xbox adapter so that I can use like a real car wheel or any wheel. And I am using a JDM Matsuri wheel that was on my turbocharged or supercharged A Hachiroku before I sold that car. And this is kind of what I kept as a keepsake. I'm not sure the model of it. It's just kind of a custom thing. Whoa. Alright, I think I'm about caught up. Rama says you really need to change the aspect ratio on your cameras and it would look fine if your cams allow that. I have the Logitech C922s, just the kind of standard 1080p 60 FPS webcams. So I don't know if they do that, but you probably do since you're more familiar with that stuff. If it can be done, it shall be done for next week's stream at the latest. Simple Solution TS, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How much longer will you be on? I was going to hop on but got busy. I'll be on until midnight, so that is another hour and a half. I might go for 2 hours because I started late. Sorry about that, guys. Celerity, what is up? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Last week of school is a nightmare, dude. I feel you. I actually work with a school system, so even though I'm no longer in school, I'm still in school in a way. Kind of hoping for a snow day at some point, to be honest. But I like it. It's a good place to be. Never talk about work while drifting. Yeah, that's true. You've got your last assignments and projects to get taken care of before break. Saito Akira, def need to off that skid marks. What is up, Akira-san? Stream o mite kurete arigatou gozaimasu. I don't know if you're actually speaking Japanese or not, but based on your name, I'm gonna give it a try. I speak a little bit of Japanese. 通じるくらいの力があると思うんだけど、けれど語彙不足がよく発生しちゃうんだ。まだまだ勉強しないとね。So we'll go down to second gear here. Sneak over and check more comments. Marco Gonzalez, what is up? Thank you for checking out the stream. Welcome, my friend. Should I buy a G920? If you're interested in practicing drifting, it is my strong opinion that you should do whatever it takes to save up and purchase a belt drive wheel. I'm way off. I'm gonna produce a video about some of your better wheel options. However, if G920 is all you can afford, I'm dead. It's not a terrible wheel. It's better than no wheel, so you'll just be happy to have a wheel if you've not driven on one. But the faster rotation speed that you get out of a belt drive wheel is well worth it, so I highly recommend that. MWM Matt, what is up? Wait, that's Bihoku? I didn't even recognize it with snow. Yes, it is Bihoku, which is pretty rad. I'm just trying it for the first time. This is the new WDT Winter 2020 pack, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Topher says, thank you, Topher, for letting it know. It's a good starter wheel, indeed. Rema sent me the PM. Oh god, we're dead. Shit. Pulled out right in front of some people, my bad. Thanks for good discussion in the chat. As always, guys, whoever asked about the handbrake on Xbox, you can't have a handbrake on Xbox. Oh, well, snapola. Right on. You guys rule. Just keeping the chat rolling. That's a new thing. So, thank you guys for, oh, I'm so in the way. There we go. Thank you guys for that. It's pretty rad to have enough people in chat that we can get into side discussion while I drive. I do try to pay tons of attention to chat. I mean, the reason that I'm streaming is so that we can hang out. But it's not all about me, so anybody who has... And actually, you guys tend to know more than I do about a lot of the sim drifting options. Like, I'm very, very detailed about the couple of things that I use and know, but there's so many more options out there that I just haven't tried, as I just pass everyone. Oh, but the rough, if you get off track, is incredibly slow, so then they pass me back. Maybe next time. Ooh. Catching some air and a 360 entry, that's what we'll call that. I'm gonna count on the rough to slow me down and just stay in it. I have no idea who's passing who at this point. Up to third. See if we can put on some speed here through this slightly less slow section. Little foot brake down to second. Catching people off guard. Tons of throttle modulation because I don't want to eat shit on the wall. Oh, that was about to be so cool. I was trying to give him just enough room. Tupper says I can drift fairly well with a G920. Even though it's a gear-driven wheel, I'm able to link tracks. And yeah, you totally can. You do have to get in the habit of helping the wheel. Although a map like this, for a gear-driven wheel, would be kind of a godsend, because the strength of an expensive belt-driven wheel like what I've got is in that it can rotate really fast. But here, as we come up the straight, look at how quickly my wheel rotates. Like, it's not even that fast. Up. Being a little gentle because I didn't want to crash into
Hey,
vortex.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you, John. Can you hear me?
Dude, I can. Yes. Oh my god. Dude.
Haha.
The damn. I've been sitting here playing with settings for 30 minutes and it was the the cable was out like 1/8 of an inch.
Dude, that's what it was earlier, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, Jesus Christ. I feel like such an idiot.
That's alright. Alright, so for everybody who is watching, occasionally I stream with buddies, and we've got a guest tonight that I'm going to be chilling in game and on audio with. It's my buddy John. He's from Arkansas. He's an IRL drifter, same as me, and I've got him into sim drifting now after he came over and tried out my rig when I was first setting it up before all my shit had gone viral. And yeah, we're going to just be trying this stuff out. He just got his set up. What have you got? Tell him what you got, John.
Man, I got the same thing you did. That 2.5 Fanatec bass, pedals, and a shifter. I mean, like, your setup was set up well enough that it sold me on it. So I went out and got the same thing.
Right on. Although there's one key difference because you went with VR.
Yeah. Man, I really enjoyed I had a lot of fun on your setup on a single monitor, and I was like, man, like that with VR would just be like deadly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's I saved my pennies, and that's what I ended up doing. And I'm blessed enough that I can put up with it without vomiting, because you're either part of that group or not. You can't really practice for that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people who say that they can overcome the motion sickness and have, but I think that if you don't start making progress on it within like a couple of days, that you may not see much progress. Like,
well, even like Jeff Perkins, who I don't know if you've talked to him ever,
Yeah, I know
you,
Jeff.
you and him both have like 10 plus years of seat time.
Right.
Dude, he just can't do it. He'll play for like 2 minutes and he'll be sick for 2 days. Like he's just.
Yeah, that's 100% me. It wrecks my shit real quick.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but that's just, I don't know. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. We've got some wild discussion in the chat about all sorts of detailed shit that even I'm like not all that.
You what now? I was putting my headset on.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying we've got some wild discussion in chat about hardware for all kinds of different things. I'm keeping half of an eye on it, but it's rad because actually my audience knows more than I do about this stuff, and they're educating the new people.
They can answer a question for me. I have a green Steam icon in the middle of my heads-up display. What the hell is that about? do you know what would cause that?
I do not.
Oh no.
A green? Is it big enough that it's going to be a pain to drive?
Yeah. It's. I don't know. Now what is the problem? Oh. Dude, if it ain't one thing,
it's like the sim drift life. It's actually like the real drift life.
Dude, we were just having that conversation earlier.
Breaks. I thought that was such a legit conversation too. So true, man. Oh.
Okay, I've got an idea.
I would try alt tabbing over to Steam and see
Yeah,
if you can close or
fixed
minimize
it.
something.
I shut Steam down.
Shut it down.
I got it fixed.
Cool.
But yeah, no. Building the sim setup, I ran into a lot of the the same kind of predicaments as you do building an actual car.
Oh no, spun it. Alright, where are you at? Are you on track?
Yeah, I'm in pits. Are you in the pits? I'm right behind you, I think.
Yeah, I'm still in that same sort of dinky car. I think I see you pulling out. You just bumped
Somebody spawned right in front of me. That was legit.
I'm gonna let this guy go on by. Alright, I see you. Alright, so car number 14 is John. And then we got Vortex and the Hachiroku behind you.
Dude, you drop a tire in this stuff and it is over.
Yeah, it straight up stops you. But yeah, the 8.6 driver is Danny behind you, so he's gonna be.
Oh, I got you.
Shit. This should be pretty good. It's just all on me not to wreck it.
Yep, there it goes. Didn't last any time at all.
So we just pile it in. I'll let you hang over there because you've got that I've got teleport to pit, so I'll just meet you back around to straight.
Yeah. What's the weather doing in Oklahoma?
It was actually amazing today.
Dude, I was in shorts like 2 days ago and it was like 25 degrees all day today.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, no joke. It was like 60 or 55 or something out. Alright, there you are.
I didn't even realize where we were.
What do you mean?
The track.
Oh,
I didn't realize
Bihoku?
this was, yeah.
Yeah, nobody recognized it with the, well, A, the slow speed, and B, the snow.
Yeah, the slow speed. Yeah. I'm surprised nobody's ended up on top of the berm over there like that poor guy. Dude, this snow is no joke, man.
It's not. It's like frustratingly hard to catch up because of how.
Dude, hey, listen, I had good momentum going. I had a good thing going until you screwed our chat up, and I had to stop and fix the crap. I'd say that I screwed it up. I pulled the aux cord out, but whatever. I'm gonna blame it on you to make me feel better. Oh God, it was terrifying.
What is up, Red Rum? Panda, how's it going? I haven't mapped that free camera yet, but I was going to try to right before I went on stream. I actually built my triple monitor setup, so I'm rocking those, although I haven't adjusted the stream settings to like look nice yet. So that's coming soon, but I just kind of had to multitask. It's a mess, dude. We're like burst passing on everyone because
like every corner.
pretty much. Oh god.
Dude, I low-key have always wanted to try that. I can't see it going any way but bad. You know what I mean?
Like, you and me could do it.
I don't know, dude, but like I don't know which should be the harder part, the pass or the guy like giving you room to pass. You know what I mean?
Oh, the pass for sure. Because like the guy doing the pass is the one who has to decide to commit or bail.
Right. Well, that's true, but I just like to set the guy up properly. Just seems like it would be such a feat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would. I mean, granted, we're not going to do it on a regular.
Well, especially on like Mihan, like on that narrow of a course. Like, dude, these guys are animals.
Yeah. That's the sort of commitment where you're just like in it, and it either works or you're
like
dead.
Grange, dude. Like that just blows my mind. I mean, it's a go-kart track, and you're passing somebody sideways at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, and it's a tiny little track too. Like it's not that big. Oh, you can see the studs in the tires. That's so cool.
Did you ever see that Alexi video where they were on Manami in the snow?
I think so. I think
That's kind of rad.
Panda, sorry I didn't ever reply to you. Snowdrifting is, it's weird. I feel like I'm super high and everything's happening really slowly. No, it's fun though. Like, I snowdrift in real life too. It was one of the times where like I put how to drift together actually when I was learning. I'd been to a rain event, didn't have the best time, and then I went to a parking lot because it had snowed. And it just clicked, you know, like things happening slow enough, I guess, for me to keep up. And after that, I like was crushing it in the rain, and pretty soon after that, I was doing great in the dry. So I enjoy snowdrifting. And here's my thought for real. This is real talk. If you are trying to learn how to tandem in real life or in sim, like if you're using sim to try to get good at tandem, snowdrifting like this with somebody who's decent like Vortex is amazing because you have so much time to do trial and error and see what is going to work and what's not. And like clearly hitting neutral by accident didn't work. But you can like take ages, and if you're not sure about left foot braking, like you can wait and then still have time to get onto the left foot brake like this, you know? It's so amazing. So I quite like it. I want to actually drive more than you guys probably would want to watch, just so that I can really hone in some things and then go back to the dry in sim and probably crush.
I'm glad you're talented enough to even try to get close to somebody, because I've been chasing people for 10 minutes.
Well, I use a lot less angle. I don't really mean to, but I'm pretty sure I just drive more like race lines and a little bit shallower angle. A lot of people are just like trying to yeet and huck it all day.
You do that IRL too.
I
know. Like, and that's not a bad thing, but it just makes your shit like really fast.
Yeah, I'm just really fast and tidy. Like, I do like to be sideways, but I don't like to be slow. So the big angle in my kit is basically just to, what's up, Vortex? It's basically just to keep me from wiping out and give me some room to escape.
You talk about driving in the snow. I learned how to manji in the snow.
Did you? That's fun.
Yeah, that's kind of how we had a snow day here, and I went out to our local fairgrounds. I actually shot a video, but the manjing stuff wasn't in there. But I spent like 2 whole hours just like manjing across the parking lot. That's kind of how I put it together.
I definitely like went from getting transitions some of the time and not knowing why to like knowing how to transition and like balancing the weight shift and timing the counter steer in the snow.
Right.
And it only took like one time. But
you guys get a lot more snow than we do, though. I mean, like, how many times do you guys get snow?
Well, Oklahoma doesn't, but in Kentucky, where I learned to drift, we did. Not that it's like, the temperatures aren't much worse, but we have more precip.
Right.
So we will get snow days like a couple times a year, pretty much guaranteed. And so at that point, it became playtime.
Yeah, we get like, if we're lucky, we get maybe one day a year. And even then, that's in like February or April or something crazy.
Yeah, it's the same in Oklahoma. We pretty much don't get anything.
Dude, y'all's weather is, dude. Like, every time I go to a drift event, I don't know how to prepare. Like, I try, and then I fail each time.
Celerity says, can I ask you a personal question? Yeah, of course, man. I don't know that I'll answer it, but you can certainly ask. Panda, you've messed up your elbow. What happened, man? I was hoping that you'd be able to come slide with us again. There's always next week, but did you get hurt at work or something? Julian, great job. I'm barely good on asphalt. Thank you. It's deceptive though, because doing the snow stuff is actually not, like, it's hard, but it's not, because everything happens so slowly. I talk about that all the time. Basically, like, the faster you're going, the less time you have to put in the correct inputs. It's like playing memory or Simon Says or something like that. So the thing that sucks in the snow is you tend to go in too fast, and like if you do, you're kind of along for the ride and you're screwed. You're gonna hit the wall, but you really do have tons of time to figure out what you're gonna do and how to adjust. So it's really fun to do some tandem practice in the snow every now and then. I think it would get old for people who are speed junkies after a while, but I kind of enjoy the fact that like we can just chill and I can like ease up on people in a way that I wouldn't have the guts to do in the dry at full speed like this. Like, you can't even see, sorry, I've got to adjust my monitors, but I was all over Vortex just then, just kind of waiting and deciding what to do. Oh, that's fine. A little catch up on chat here. Sorry guys, I spaced out on chat for just a second. Keep using the handbrake out of instinct drifting on dry Bihoku and it does nothing on the snow. It is hard. So for me, I'm e-braking in the snow and I'm having to cut back my angle of my counter steer a ton, because otherwise, yeah, the amount of drag that it produces in the snow seems to just grip the car back up. It's not Bobby. What is up? Welcome to the chat. Glad to see you in here. Thrustmaster, handbrake, and a converter for it. Truth. Yeah, go ahead, Celerity. What's up? Should I get on? Yeah, man. We should have room. There's 11 people in the server right now, so we ought to have room. Panda says, don't know, I woke up yesterday and couldn't move my arm upwards, and now I can barely move it because my elbow hurts. Huh. I wonder if he slept on it funny or something. I fell asleep with, like, one of my arms behind my head, and, like, it went numb and stayed numb for, like, a few minutes after I woke up. It creeped me out. But I hope that that resolves for you, dude. That is a no good. God, snow drifting is so fun, though. Alright, let's send it, John. Where you at?
Crashing. No, just kidding. I'm coming around onto the straight right now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I got a little nervous.
I'm just not gonna reply a message.
I'd quit. I'd rage quit. I'd be like, well, I tried.
Alright, so is this you coming up? Yes.
Yep.
Oh, damn, that was gangster.
No, damn it, I lost it.
Oh.
That was set up to look really good, though.
That was sick.
I've done that like 5 times in a row, and then one time that you get behind me.
Of course. Smiley Productions, welcome to the video, man. Thanks for checking out the channel. We've got all kinds of good IRL drifting content. We've also got some pretty cool sim drifting content
gosh damn it.
that we're starting to make.
Sorry, man.
That's alright. Cody, what is up, dude? The triples. Take your time, and don't worry about, like, getting out of my way. It's pretty easy to
well, something I didn't really want to, like, disclose over the air here, but like my pedals aren't exactly mounted properly. So every time that I try to like brake, it's kind of weird. And I didn't think it'd be an issue, and it's not an issue generally, like on asphalt, unless you get close to the car in front of you. But on this stuff, it's kind of a different ball game.
Are you having to push the brake kind of hard, and like it's messing you up because you're moving it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not moving it away from me. It's just like pitching it at a weird angle, if that makes any sense.
It does. You could turn the gain. Well, I wouldn't bother messing with settings at this point, but it's possible to turn the gain up to where you don't have to press as hard to get full braking action.
Right.
And so, like, for this, it might be smart. But once we get back to a dry map, it'll be fine, because we'll change to a dry map in a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is all thrown together today, because I wanted to, get to playing it.
Yeah, I got you. I'm the same with my triple monitor setup.
God.
Bro, you've got a track map. I'm going to kill him.
Somebody, I got Aaron low-seed. Somebody didn't look and got it on the track and.
Oh, dude, I know exactly the moment in video you're talking about.
Dude, that had to have been terrifying. Like 100 miles an hour going down the straight at. What's the name of that one track that they don't use often?
It's Nishi. It's the West
Nishi.
track.
Yeah, Nishi Long. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, that had to have been.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that person pull out, I mean, Aaron's right. Like, he mentions later that it was kind of on him as a driver to decide what to do, and so he sort of like deer and headlighted for a second, which is unusual for him. But it happens. It can happen to all of us, and like, you just shouldn't put somebody in that situation.
Yeah.
Honest mistake, but like, fucking sucks.
Have you ever driven with him before? Yeah, you have. I've seen your videos. I don't know, man. He's cut me off a couple of times. He's done. I mean, nothing like that, obviously, but like in tandem, he's made some kind of scary decisions.
Yeah, he if he's not leading, then he definitely has in the how should I say this? In the pursuit of good proximity chase for himself, he has basically like straightened up and gripped part of the track and then reinitiated when I didn't think he would and I was behind him.
Right.
Like, it didn't cause any issues because I don't get that close. Like,
no,
it looks close, but I don't
he passed
get that
like
close,
2 or 3 of us in line at one time, like in mid tandem, like past like 2 or 3 people. That was a little like grip driving and then reinitiated behind the person that he wanted to be behind, and that was a little scary. But
where was this at?
Texas.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that you'd been to a Texas event.
I wasn't driving; I was riding.
Oh, okay.
It was with Jeff Perkins.
That explains it all.
Yup.
It also explains why he would be passing. Like, not anything against Jeff. It's just
it's his event. I mean, he can do what he wants, but
yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Smiley, you like the content? Thank you, dude. I've got all kinds of good stuff on here. I'm a real-life drifter. I've been drifting my S13 for a long time, over 10 years. And I have picked up sim drifting as well, starting this year. And I'm having so much fun, and I'm getting all of my IRL drift buddies hooked. This sort of black or blue, I can't tell with the lighting, S13 coupe that's in front of me right now is actually one of my IRL drift buddies as well, so he's on audio with me here in stream because I do want to.
Fanatec needs to sponsor you because I mean you've.
I've already made them like $1,500.
Yeah,
they could throw me a 50.
Yeah,
I'm working on it. I'm working on my networking and all that. I don't have any contacts in the gaming scene though, so like I need to figure out who to talk to. I mean, Fanatec, Thrustmaster, anybody. I'd like to review some products and try different things out, and then maybe do a giveaway afterwards if I'm allowed to keep the product. I think that'd be rad.
Dude, that would be rad as hell. And dude, it only takes. I mean, when I was at SEMA last year, I was talking to some people, and they were like, "Well, how many people are on your YouTube channel?" And I was like, "I don't know, like 400." They were like, "Dude, that's enough. That's enough for sponsorships. Like, people will give you stuff." And I was like, "Really?" And they were like, "How, do you have a Facebook page?" And then the guys asked me a couple of questions, and he was like, "Yeah, you've already got the audience required." You know what I mean? It just depends on who you talk to. So, and you're like, you're
in a good direction right now.
Dude, I can't. Dude, this thing, I can't hardly tell. I mean, I can, but I keep dropping a tire, and it just slows the car down so drastically.
Yeah, just drive on the inside more, man. Like.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
It's my natural tendency is.
I know,
Run
you're
walls.
gangster like that. I mean, it's cool. I'm over here, like, passing you. I don't think the people in stream can even see you half the time, because I'm, like, that close. I've got to adjust my monitors. I'm so sorry, dudes. We'll get it figured out soon. Yin Vivek, what is up? Thank you for checking out the stream. It's Jacko. What's going on, dude? I recently bought a 1980 Celica RA40 and it's got an RB20 in it. That's rad.
That is
Smokes
super
like
rad.
crazy, so I shortened the oil sump, braided lines so there's no flat spots. The turbo has a huge boost leak. I mean, yeah, you just found a rad car with a pretty cool swap, so given how old that is, I'm not surprised that there's a little bit to fix, but that's going to be sweet when you get it going. I would love to see that thing rip in person. Oh god, speaking of rip.
Oh, I'm trying to get out of your way, man.
Oh, you're fine. I thought I had already hit you by the time I said that, but I ended up being just behind.
We were trading paint. I looked over and I could like see the color of your eyes. It was pretty crazy.
So the last time that John and I drove together, I think it was the last time we drove together IRL. No, because the last time we both broke and it sucked.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the
we
time
did like
before
2
that-
laps together.
God
Yeah.
damn it. And that I was broke for like 4 events after that. It was a
Dude.
hard to fix issue.
Yeah.
Simple, but I just misdiagnosed it like 3 times like an idiot. Anyway, the time before that we drove together IRL, you were inviting me to give you a door tap, and I wasn't really mentally thinking about doing it the first time, and that ended up being the best opportunity that I had. But,
Well, and that was my fault. I mean, I spun like 2 corners before that corner and screwed you up. But well, it'll happen eventually, dude. I don't know, man. I have a problem. Every time I get behind a car or even get in front of a car and they get close, I'm like, hit it! Like, like the car doesn't matter. You know?
you say that, and yet, like, when you actually
Dude, I
damage the
know,
car, it
bro,
hurts
and I'm
your
so
feelings.
emotionally attached to my car. Like, I cry about every little paint scuff. Like, but I'm still like in the moment. I just get like bloodlust, and I'm like, destroy them all.
I love the fact that you do that, because I know you care about your car, but at the same time, you're like, no, send it. Like, let's do this, dudes.
Like, it's. I mean, I care
So
enough about
legit.
it that like, if I screw it up, I'll get it repainted.
Right.
But I'm not afraid to screw it up. Like, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with a missile.
I'm gonna cheat and try to catch up to you guys by gripping and dropping a tire at the same time, so that I like effectively do the initial D gutter drop technique.
Oh no.
I'm like back on you. I was way back there for a minute. Look over to your right.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna screw it up if I look. But yeah, no, it's pretty. You guys are stacked up real good. Like, I wish I could screen record, which I haven't figured out how to do yet. But
Oh god, this is gonna be.
now look, that was the proper line,
That
whether you
was.
like it or not.
Oh, I like it. I'm gonna give you that door tap right now.
Oh shit! I'm leading like 6 cars right now, or 4, whatever it is.
There's at least 3 back there that I can see on
What's
the car radar.
what's the biggest tandem train you've ever been in?
on Sim?
No, in like IRL.
IRL, like probably 8 or 9.
Man, at EYB a couple of years ago, it was me and Jeff and I'm trying to think, Will Parsons.
Oh,
And
Will rocks.
I want to say Aaron might have been in this as well. Anyway, it was supposed to be like 8. Turned out being like 16. Like another 8 people jumped in on top of it.
I'm trying to point
Sorry,
you back
guys.
the right way.
Yeah, dude. That
It's
was like
fine.
my
I'll
first
leave this
event
for a
ever tandeming, and I looked back and I about pissed myself. I was like, "Ooh." Oh, I'm out of gas. I was like, why is the car not? So that's why I spun out. It wasn't me.
I thought you let off in a weird spot.
Yeah, no, that was the petrol situation.
It's that U.S. trade embargo. Up to 3rd we go. Jacko, that is a sick sounding Celica. I want to see a picture of that. If you're in the...
Oh my god, that was a horrific accident just there.
Didn't see it.
Okay. Everybody was on top of everybody.
Sonoda,
There you
where can
go.
I find this mods? So if you check the KameTrick Discord. The link is in the description. Join our Discord and go to the KT announcements channel, and it is all posted up in there. It is a public mod. It's called the WDT Winter 2020 pack. Let's see if we can coalesce here. Nope, we're just gonna pass.
Dude, y'all are like, it is looking inherently Japanese right now.
Oh my god, I'm just...
Like, y'all are all stacked up looking good. Oh.
Did I mess up, Denny? Oh shit, he was probably ready to bounce into me because I cut him off so hard. Panda, thank you. Yes, the mods are on the KT server. The link to the KT server, Discord server that is posted in the description. Jacko, I am not sure how to help. Let me see. So, RB20, smoking, huge boost leak. Well, for boost leak, I'd start by checking the turbo manifold. Check the flange, make sure there's no cracks in it, and that, like, it's got the gasket material and all that. But I'm not a RB or turbo specialist. I like to drive RBs, but I don't know. John, have you got any suggestions for?
I know that if RBs stop smoking, you have a problem. Because that means that they're probably out of oil. But no, like, real talk, from what I understand, and this is this is all secondhand information, but like, those engines kind of do burn oil by design. So if it's smoking a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't really worry about it. But if it's smoking a lot, you've probably got some kind of an issue.
Cody says, looks pretty realistic to snow driving. Go about 3 miles per hour and slide for days. The car kind of thinking about responding to your inputs and not kill you in the process. Yeah, that's legit. What's funny is that, like, I'm able to read the chat, like, multiple times in the same corner. So that tells you a lot.
That's really cool.
You can get a chat overlay window to where, like, you don't have to alt-tab into a different program, so I've got it set up to basically be in the middle of the hood. And when I'm going, like, to the left, so counter-steering to the right, it's like exactly where I need to look anyway. So all those turns, I just read the chat. Luke says, I gotta head out for the night. Have a blessed week, everyone. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it. And thanks for checking out the stream. Sorry I started late tonight. It was just the trouble of getting the triples set up. And next week I'll have the triples display set up for you guys so that you can actually see all the rad stuff that I can see. Because this is so cool. There's people to the sides of me that I can actually see now, just like in real life. Oh, it's so much better. Dude, I'm so stoked. Oh god.
Dude, I'm stoked for you, bro. Like, you've been playing on, like...
I have been playing it. This is fine.
What just happened?
So there's a time limit on the server for how long it can run. And it just took it a second, and I'm not sure how long we have to wait, or if we have to exit and join back in.
It's like a car show, though. Kind of cool.
It does. Yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, playing on that single monitor, I bet it's like watching black and white, and now you're watching color TV.
Oh, straight up. It is such good times. Today's stream is sponsored by Chocolate Chip Cookies. Please send more. So good. My favorite thing about the triple monitor stand, honestly, is that I've got so much room for fucking snacks everywhere.
Dude, I have to, like, I'm peeking out of, like, the nose hole for this thing to, like, pick up my drink. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, going cross-eyed and looking through, like, the little bit of gap.
I've got to check my stream. I wonder if I just lost out. Nope, it's actually playing that. That's cool.
Okay.
What is up, Ryan? Welcome to the channel. Arc10, how are you doing?
You know what event is going on today? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. That EYB at NOLA at 3-day Matsuri.
That sounds so fun. That does sound so fun.
Realistically, we'll probably get more seat time than they will, but
100% we will, and we'll crash more in fixed laps. That'll be the best.
Dude, the kart track there, like, I no lie got like 100 laps a day. Like, it's treated asphalt, and it's really nice.
That's sweet. Chat real quick. So Arc10, How's the night so far? It's going great. I'm having a ball actually running this.
Daniel, good lord.
Oh, Danny's so good. I'm having a ball running the snow. Bihoku, it's really fun. There's great tandems, and it's all like slow motion. You can get super close and just be real gutsy. Ryan, I am rocking this number 3 spot on the driver list, now number 4. It's a Lada 2102 Winter WDT, like winter pack. HK Gaming, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. You in tandem for days, mate? Heck yeah. HK says 3 monitors are awesome, but I can't wait to get the Oculus VR. If you type it Oculus, I'm going to say it Oculus. Yeah, no, I'm stoked to have the triples. If I could do VR, I would totally have gone VR, but this is actually really comfortable. It doesn't, like, you know, hurt my eyes or anything, so that's nice.
Daniel, it's a valiant effort, but I'm still gonna spin, man. He tried so hard to save me.
I love that when it's just like, I'm gonna hit the front of this guy because he's trying to spin out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can ramp off this thing. Bonk. Are you still in your blue car?
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a black car, isn't it? Oh, there's Walkmaster. There's Ian. What's up, dude? I see you in here.
Go right
Cody
off the
says,
end
got
here.
any snow you want to send my way? I want to take my sled for a rip. Dude, I wish. There's not a damn thing. It was like 50 degrees here today. I'm praying for a snow day before the year's out. Did you just course out, John?
Did I just what?
Course out. Yeah,
I mean,
there
I
you
drove.
are.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm waiting. Hold on. I dropped something. I don't know what it was. Whatever. Not important. Everything's still working. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Good.
The only thing I drop in my stream is frames.
I mean, this sounded expensive. I heard a clunk. Probably like a model airplane falling off my desk or something.
It's cool that you're working at the airport now.
Dude, it's such a cool job, man. I think airplanes are cool as shit, and like being able to work around them every day is super nice. And the place that I work, we actually have military contracts. So like we have like,
Sorry.
oh no.
That was a stout hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I felt like I was just in a car accident.
You were.
Still am.
I was trying to help that time, though. Ryan says, are you playing on a very high-end PC? I'm looking to get into Sim and not sure if I need a beefy computer for it. You don't need a very beefy computer just to play Assetto specifically. Newer Sims like Project Cars 2 you probably do. But if you're into drifting, Assetto is pretty much where it's at.
Ah, dude, I'm sorry, man.
Gangsta. Do you want to follow me some?
Yeah, I'll try that. Instead of spinning, I'll just run into you.
Hey, that's totally fine. I'll go kind of slow and let you get caught back up. I see you back there. All right, let's roll. Because, like, it doesn't mess me up if you bounce into me. I mean, it's either going to be killer or it'll be fine. But, like, I'm easy to follow because I don't, well, except for the fact that I go fast.
Well, with the mindset that you're going to take an inside line, you know what I mean? It's a little bit easier to follow you.
As I totally don't. But I will. I'll tighten up through here.
No, you're good.
Bunta Fujiwara just spun out. Yay for usernames. I saw him in here earlier, and I'm not sure if he still is, but I've got to give my seasonal shout out to Gnarly Lasagna, one of my favorite usernames ever.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up to Vortex.
I'm just going to wait on you guys to come back around.
Yeah, right on. Oh, I never answered your question, Ryan. Me, myself, I am playing on a high-end PC, but it's because I do video content as well. So what you need for a gaming PC isn't that much, but if you want to stream on it, you need a bit more, and if you want to edit as well, you need even more. So in an effort to be able to have one machine that bridges the gap between quality gaming as well as pretty, I'm going to try to get all up on Vortex here. Oh, beautiful! Ah!
Dude, I'm watching that through my mirror. That was pretty cool.
I'm very happy with that. Oh, I'm out of gas.
Oh, no.
Damn, that was so good. Either I'm out of gas or I got in the weirdest slow spin I've ever been in.
Oh, that was my phone that I dropped.
Ian says using the smoke effect on CSP and it's so smoky right now. And it shouldn't be because we're in the snow, but
That's just the snow kicking up.
yeah, I love the smoke effect in Custom Shaders patch, which we're going to have to get John on, but we haven't gotten to that yet. But it'll straight up blind you. So good for replays in solo though. Oh, thanks for that, guy. Oh, it's OTM Choji. Okay, that was on purpose. I'm down. Cody says I got a 32 because I got many things open all the time. Yep, I've got 32 gigs as well. I need to map a horn button, but I'm here, bro. Let's do it. Whoop, whoop. What have I got for a rig? Me? Danny, that 360 was rad. Did you see me pull right up on you? Oh my god, that was so sick. I'm gonna have to pull that clip. Fuck. Oh, neutral bomb that shit.
Did you just come out of the pits?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm behind you.
I'm following
If I don't
a little
spin here like I do every time, man.
throttle control, man. Like,
Well, no, it's not that. I'm dragging that inside tire, and it's just like.
oh,
game over.
that will kill you. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Just
Be a
keep
better
it in
driver.
the middle. Well, yeah, obviously that, but. So my rig, for those who have asked, I do have a build video on it as well, but I'm running a AMD Ryzen 2700X. A graphics card is a RTX 2070. 32. All right, Choji. That's hard to adapt to that though. 32 gigs of RAM, solid state for operating system, 5 terabyte. Hard drive for all of my editing, like footage, which I use about a terabyte a year. Yay, YouTube. Yeah, Daniel, I was all up on your shit. That was so rad. I saw you going to do that, and I was just like diving. I was like, we're going. Either I'm gonna destroy you, or it's gonna be.
About to hit you. Oh, you pulled right out of it. That was cool.
I saw you back there. I don't know how to adjust the mirrors on this car, but they're like, oh wait, there is a tool for it because they're facing like way down, and I can't see anything. Oh, I messed up my third gear shift. Sorry.
Are you good? I was way behind you. Still am way behind you.
I'm just gonna breathe under the throttle, get the rear to come around the correct amount. Oh, Danny, you saved that replay. I need to see that later. I want to see what that looked like from VR because I know that you saw me coming up on you, and like, I was closing pretty quick for the snow. Oh, such good timing. HK Gaming. This is a. I have no idea. It's called a Lada 2102 Winter, LADA. I don't know. It looks like a European car. It's like a old ass wagon. There's another one of them on here driving. There's E30 wagons in this pack too, which I think are freaking sick. Oh, too much. That was a very angular line. Smart call getting around me there. I'm just gonna take a little scenic route here. Dream Z, what is up? Thank you for checking out the stream. Very snowy, yes indeed. Yeah, dude, I was looking right out through my window. Oh, Danny. I'm so excited that happened. That was super fun. Oh shit, you're about to get...
Yeah, just the snow is slowing everything down.
Daniel says, tell John I'm doing aircraft structural maintenance.
Oh, that's cool.
I leave for...
That's a really good field to get into, man. Those guys make like 6 figures a year, easy.
Sick. Danny's leaving for basic Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I said he was leaving. I didn't know where he was going.
Yeah, that's true. Danny, what base are you going to be at? Or do you know yet? Maybe he doesn't know until after he's done through basic, I guess.
Well, yeah, no. If you know what kind of aircraft you'll be working on too, like, need to need to put in a request now, and work on F-22s or something cool. They're all cool, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple of F-18s come through work the other day, and dude, those guys, that's like driving your race car to the gas station, and they know damn good and well that like they're in a hot rod, and dude, when they leave, they'll just like
lay it out.
It's an air show essentially. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's sick. All right, we're gonna try to get them doors. Oh god, we got him. Oh no, we didn't.
See, and right here, I'm gonna go off.
Yep.
Either spin or go
there.
And you, oh, what a good friend. You want to pass me on the inside here?
Oh, I'm like too far behind.
Oh, I'm too far wide anyway. I'd have screwed it up.
Oh, damn it. I'm going to push you back.
I'm flipping you off right now, but you can't see that.
Oh, man. I wish that there was finger mapping.
I wish you had like haptic gloves or something. That'd be cool. I've only got the one sensor set up, so I can't really like check 6, when I'm getting on track and stuff.
There's a track map app that you can turn on, and it gives little black dots where you can like basically see if anybody's coming.
The other cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I use. Although now that I've got the triples, I can probably just look, but previously that's what I had to rely upon. It was a game changer. Like, simple vanilla stuff built into the game, I just didn't know because I just jumped in and started driving like an idiot. Man, I am neutral bombing this car a lot, where like I don't clutch for long enough, and so I just end up in neutral.
Well, listen, that T56
spoils me.
You're gonna have a bad day. Make that a habit.
That's true.
Oh no!
No, it's a 360. It's fine. I'll give you a boost.
I'm low on gas. Let's see how long it lasts until I'm out of gas.
Danny says San Antonio is basic, then Pensacola for tech. Then I made a list of 8 bases I want to go to.
Cool. Yeah, did you know that Drew sold his Mustang?
I didn't. I mean, he had it for sale for a long time.
Well, he changes his mind so often. Anyway, the topic of the Air Force, they're moving to St. Louis.
Okay.
They move every 3 years. But yeah, he sold his Mustang, got out of drifting. And I was like, man. Like,
yeah, he got into big rig trucking, and that was kind of.
Well, my dad got him that job, and
I wondered because you were doing that with your dad for a bit.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it, but like, I don't know. Like, he ate Thanksgiving dinner with us. We're pretty close, but I kind of hate that he made that decision. He's like, no, it's too expensive. I'm like, dude, it's, as far as motorsports go, it's actually, pretty cheap.
Right. Danny is asking, did you not get the Rift S?
No, I got the HTC Vive. And part of that was because I got a really good deal on it, and availability and time. I didn't want to have to pay double and then wait, whereas I could have paid half and got it now.
Right. Oh, man.
But I will probably get another setup within the next 6 or 8 months if I decide I don't like this one.
Dream Z with the question everybody wants to know: how can I get better at drifting? LOL. I guess I'll start. So, the first thing is seat time, or in the case of sim seat time, whatever you want to call that. First pass.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'll give you some left foot brakes so you can catch up. But basically, like, a lot of practice first of all, but on top of that, you need effective practice. Because practice doesn't make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. You can learn bad habits, you can spend a lot of time not actually improving and doing the same old shit. So, for me personally, it's all about getting out there, first of all, and then second of all, being aware of what you're doing and what you're trying to do, and identifying the gap between those two things. Like, if there had to be a formula for learning, it's mental image plus awareness equals goal. So your mental image is going to be, okay, I want to run on the outside of this wall. And then you have to be aware of what you actually do. So you try it, and then stop, think about what actually happened. Were you close? Were you way off? Did you hit the wall? And then come up with a plan to try something specific that's different. And that way, when you go out, you know what you're going to try. And then you basically are doing a science experiment. See, do what you want, make sure you do it right, try again if you didn't do it right, and then like evaluate whether or not it worked. And then you just keep going with that until you have built up like a library of what works in a given situation and what doesn't. That's kind of what works for me. I'm analytical about it.
Dude, you need to be a college professor. Like, I'm dead serious.
Everybody's got their own style. What works for you? How do you think we should get better?
My thing is, like, seat time is obviously a big thing, right?
Of course.
But for me, what was actually a very effective tool to help me learn, especially in tandem, because I make a lot of mistakes because I get ahead of myself, is a GoPro. Being able to mount a GoPro on the side of your helmet and then like go back after the event and watch all the footage, you actually learn a lot by watching your own mistakes. You know what I mean?
That is legit. I forgot to mention that because I use that.
Right, and that helped me a lot. But other than that, and you know, me and Ben were talking about this a couple of days ago, that sim drifting, a really big advantage for simulator drifting, transitioning into real world drifting, is timing. You know, if you understand what the car is about to do and what it needs to do and when it needs to do that, and being able to like get off the gas, get on the clutch, get on the e-brake, make an adjustment, get off the clutch, get back on the gas. You know, that's a lot of steps. But to be able to, the muscle memory of being able to do that will set you up greatly when you actually get into a car and, you know what I mean, you're not too unfamiliar with what needs to happen, just like the basics of the physics of the stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
So I think that, like, for me, playing Forza a lot actually helped kind of in the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, just kind of understanding the timing of... Yeah. I don't think that it, like, made me a better driver, but it definitely did help me understand concepts of just timing. You know what I mean? Like, when their gas or brake or whatever needs to be applied and things like that.
Totally get you.
And that's coming from somebody who's not very good, so take that for what it is.
Oh, whatever. You do fine, man. For how long you've been drifting, I'm really impressed at how good your tandem is, given that you haven't crashed a lot.
Dude, I have been crashing a lot here like recently, but you know,
you start trying too hard. Like, not you personally, but anybody. Like, you get hungry, and
right.
That's one of the things that like heaps of experience, like I have, keeps me in check. Like, I get hungry, but I also like keep my head cool when it comes to not getting too close.
Right. My thing is like, and I mean, I'm kind of curious your thoughts on this, right? Like, I think that everybody gets to a certain point, and I don't want to be like, because I mean, you never really went through that phase because you're a better driver than I am, but like, you get to a certain point in tandem when you're learning that like you're gonna crash, things are gonna happen, and it might get to where you're crashing more and more often because you keep pushing your limits. But once you've pushed the limits enough, and you can kind of dial, you know what I mean, like you kind of dial back a little bit. Your dial back driving is very good tandem driving. Yeah. Because you've exceeded your limits so much and crashed the car a handful of times and understand where those limits are, that you can exceed them if you need them, but kind of also rein back and still be able to drive at very close proximity because you've had those experiences. If that makes any kind of sense at all.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, what you're dealing with is basically pushing to your 100% in order to improve, and you know, a month later or 2 months or 3 months later, your 100% back then might be your new 95% or your new 90% because you get better. And so when you're trying to push yourself, you're going to get in too deep. We all do it. It does happen. I just spun. And then eventually, though, like, pushing too hard, learning, leveling up will cause you to... You finally hit a point where you're, like, actually good enough and then you can dial it back. And instead of dialing it back and being like not as good, you dial it back to like being really consistent and really solid, which is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, dude, you're a machine, bro. Like, it's crazy to watch your in-car footage. I try not to. I don't even post some of my in-car footage because it's embarrassing. Like, no, seriously, dude. Like, I'm all over the place. Like, it might look good from the outside, but I'm a mess. And I don't know that, and like, you know, just being unlucky. That mess that happened down in New Orleans a couple months ago. That was just like the worst, absolute worst possible timing for that to happen. And you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I think that every time that we get our cars off the trailer, and this is anybody that drives at drift events, like you understand and accept the possibility that you might total the car. You know what I mean? Like it is part of it, especially
100%
when you're driving behind people. But you know, that's where the whole like trust and driving with your friends and having a core group of people that you drive with, and not driving with strangers kind of extends the life of that car. But still, eventually, like even driving with the best of the best, like mistakes happen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. That's why driving with you makes me nervous, because I don't want to be that guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Be the guy to ruin my car.
Yeah, well, the car that's been in your family since 1990, that's pristine and has never been crashed, and I'm going to be the dude.
Well, you know, all this winter driving reminds me.
Oh, sorry.
That was me. You're fine.
I'm out of gas.
We'll go back to pits. All this winter driving reminds me of a funny story. When I was learning to drift, I did snow drifting, and like I was drifting around my neighborhood one day, and eventually I pushed too hard and understeered the car, or like shot off a turn basically into my neighbor's lawn.
Right.
And they had like a drainage ditch in the front of their lawn that the driveway like made a little bridge to get over, and so I got sucked into the drainage ditch with the back wheels, and then that pulled the front into the drainage ditch, and then I was a bobsled.
No. Yeah.
And I was going slow. It was like this. It was like this speed, you know, not very fast, but I couldn't get out of the ditch, and I thought I was going to crash into the driveway, and I kind of stopped at their driveway but didn't really hit it. And then I was stuck in their driveway. I couldn't get out, and I had to call a tow truck. And they're like, "Oh, it's that damn kid." So like, I have crashed the car. It's just I usually crashed it by myself, because when I learned to drift, there was no drifting events in my area. So like, I'm insanely solid as a soloist.
Yeah, I will say this. Even like solo driving, and like that example you just gave, like. Man, people make mistakes. Like whether you know about it or they tell you that they do or not, like it happens.
Absolutely.
You know, I wouldn't consider myself.
Time.
I wouldn't consider myself a good driver. I can hold my own, but man, like there's nights that I've been coming home, a corner that I've hit 100 times. You know, you hit it and you screw up and you back yourself up onto a sidewalk or something.
Yep.
Because you made a mistake. You know what I mean? And like, dude, like it happens, man. Like. I've had probably 5 or 6 of those, like driving off the road kind of things, because I was too stupid to, you know any better. But it's all part of it.
Absolutely.
Not that I condone street drifting, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, yeah, but you've probably done it. I know I have.
No, I definitely 110%, like through traffic and roundabouts and stuff. Like I've done stupid shit. I think that we all have.
Oh yeah.
But I think in this day and age, and everybody gets to the point where like, dude, the money factor. Like, do I really want to spend money on tires, to go out and slide in a parking lot and not learn anything? You know what I mean? Like, I would just save that money and go to the track. That's just me.
Me too. Finally, you passed me. I was like. My nose was in between you guys the entire time, but I was so far back that you could go by at any point. And I was just kind of,
I was just talking. I didn't even realize that you guys were close to me. So imagine my surprise.
Oh man, sorry guys. I've been ignoring chat a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna catch up here for just a little bit. Saito Akira-san says, KameTrick, can you search for car radar app on race department? I do actually have car radar. It's off screen, but I'm also on triple monitors, which you guys can't see, but I have good side vision. Gage says VR for the win. Absolutely. VR is rad. Is that dead with no music in Discord? Carl. No, this is my buddy John. He's a real life drifter that I have been partying with. He's in Arkansas. MWM Matt. Literally the only way to get better at drifting is seat time. 100%. You do have to get quality practice though. Daniel says remember to tell John to delete his AI or rename it for Suzuka Twin Drift. I can walk you through that, although I've told you about deleting AI before.
I didn't delete it for Suzuka Twin, but I did play Suzuka Twin earlier, and it seemed to work okay.
Okay, you're probably fine. It's called Twin because there's 2 tracks, and if you want to go do the other track, you probably...
I drove both of them earlier.
Oh, you should be fine then.
Oh, sorry, Daniel.
Opie Skywalker, can you give a link for the mod? It's in the Discord, and the link to Discord is in the video description. Y'all good. I appreciate those of you who are trying to help in the chat. I do appreciate that. But it's all good. You know, you gotta ask. Don't worry about it. Skywalker, you're fine, man. X the Magician, man, 258X. I also have the Fanatec CSW V2.5. What wheel setting are you using? So my FFB settings, basically, I have force feedback set at 35 to 45. I run it quite low because I don't want it to feel like I'm driving a tractor. A lot of pure sim drift guys don't dig that, but if you want it to feel like a real car, you're gonna run it lowish, less than 50 most of the time. I have ABS off, DRI at 0, and SPR at 120. All other settings are vanilla. It feels great. My IRL drift buddy John, who's on audio tonight with me and on stream as well in the black coupe, is also using those settings, and he thinks they feel realistic too. So that's what I recommend, but do what works for you. Let's see, HK Gaming, he uses settings.
No.
Yup. Cody says mod links are in the Discord server, or the Disco server. I like that Disco server. Dream Z, I race instead of drift and wanting something different. I'll still love racing till the day I die. Hell yeah, I actually do grip racing as well. I just haven't been doing any on stream. I need to practice. I pretty much only do grip stuff in real life. HK Gaming, Inner Circle of the Drift Illuminati. Jake Alexander, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Sorry to keep you waiting. This is Bihoku, but it is a winter version with snow on it. WDT Winter is what you want to search for to see that. Echo, hey, what is up, dude? Welcome back. Good to see you again in chat. Christian J.A. I saw you at No Coast. Hope the car is running good. Yeah, Christian, man. Good to see you at No Coast. The car is broken again. It ran great at No Coast, and then I died. Like, I physically had to go to the ER. It was terrible. I had a little bit of a health emergency, but I survived it. And then the car broke. So, yeah. That drift life, though. Now we're doing good. I'll fix the car sometime by, like, April, and I'll be back drifting. Kaboom Designs, what is up? Welcome back to the stream. Ben, do you think you could drift with no hands? Like, initiate with hands, but basically just do the rest with pedals. I don't think I could. If I was allowed to close my eyes and light a cigarette on Akina, maybe in another 10 years. But no, I don't think I could. I have tried to do shit like that, and for me, I think you have to do that thing where you use your like knee or your thigh and hold the wheel. Like, there are times where you can get solid enough in a drift that you can basically hold the wheel steady, but you do still need to hold the wheel. Otherwise, it does wonky shit, at least with my car. It doesn't take much force, but you have to at least hold the wheel, like, with 2 fingers or something. It would be rad to do that, though. I tried once in real life, and I crashed really bad. So, I would not recommend it. HK Gaming, don't try this at home, kids. Exactly. ProDrider, hey, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I can get some laps in tonight. Yeah, man. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you in. We have got 15 cars in right now. I think it's probably a 16 or a 24 car slot car server. So, come join. Cody, I may or not have had a stroke earlier. Shit, I hope you're alright, bro. HK says, run 900 degree with no force feedback or power steering. Initial D reference, love it. Right. Okay, we're all caught up on chat. Sorry about that. Time to shred a little bit more. Actually, no, fuck that. Who cares about drifting when we have snacks? Oh. John, where you at?
I'm coming past the tire barrier on the inside clip and transitioning into the first corner.
Okay.
Have you ever been to this track, like IRL?
No.
Is it not on like the main island?
It is. Vortex is all over you again. It is, but oh, I waited way too long. Sad face. I was gonna try to join in with those two, but like the main island, while it's not very big, the speed limits are also pretty low. So from the places that I tend to frequent to get to Bihoku is probably like a 4-hour bullet train ride.
Oh wow.
So like if you were to try to drive it, it'd be like a good 8 hours or something stupid.
That's crazy.
Gotta try something weird. Oh, it wasn't very dramatic. I was looking in the infield and I busted through the snow dunes trying to catch up to you guys. It did not work.
Outsiders, didn't you do that?
You what now?
The Outsiders, that documentary that's British, that went over to Japan.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Or they Bihoku, I think it's whatever, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, Bihoku.
Yeah, and they kind of broke down the track and the clipping points, and it's really interesting to watch. It looks like a really fun track to drive.
Yeah, seeing this, it definitely makes me think it.
Like, I like how like Ebisu gets all the, like Ebisu and
It gets all the love, and
Mihan, yeah, it gets all the love. Sorry guys, and you get like really treacherous, like high-speed tracks like this that like nobody cares about.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to come back. Is that you coming up?
Yep.
Royal 240S. LOL, you can only let go of the wheel and not use your hand and thighs if you're at full lock. That is true. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Oh god, for joining in. Sorry. I don't know how I caught up to you so fast. I was like with you.
No, I brake checked you. I was like,
okay. It worked.
Yeah. Kind of by accident. I kind of forgot that you were behind me, to be honest.
I was like, damn, I did not expect that.
Yard sale.
Yep. Oh, I'm trying to get out of the way. I got out of the way. Left foot brake when you need to pull yourself in more. Right. I am waiting for my buddy John.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm coming around the corner.
I see you. Alright. There you go. There we are. Yeah, door tap or else, man. I can send it. Let's destroy this turd. I have a whole different personality in Sim.
No, I can't. Yeah. What size tire do you run on your car?
Presently, it is a 235 up front and a 245 in the rear. It's not that much for being a big V8 car.
It's fast though, man. Like I try so hard to run away from you, and it's just like didn't happen.
Well, context for everybody listening: he's got a KA car, non-turbo, and
Oh
I've
shit!
got a V8.
Sorry, guys.
I think you got to push. HK says I have a one day only Mahon C-Course training day, and have Naoki Nakamura as the instructor. Damn, that's rad.
That is super rad.
Do you have a translator for Naoki-san, or do you speak Japanese, HK?
All he's gonna do is teach you how to hit shit.
You'll be able to, yeah.
I'm just joking. He's a badass. He's like,
He is.
I think he's pretty cool.
I like him. I've met him. He's a nice guy. But he is a
His
ripper.
girlfriend can drive too. Sorry.
Oh, Nikki? Yeah, she's good. Oh, God. I messed up my braking. You are riding dirty. You like that snow.
I'm seeing double over here, both of these blue cars.
Alright, super random meta real life shit, but I was sending a text today, and I was typing along, and I typoed it, and it autocorrected to Akon, like the rap artist.
That's weird.
I was like, really? Apple, that's what you've got? Like, no offense to Akon, but like, I don't know if he's still making music. But how do you get that? Like, of all the things that I could have possibly typoed, how did it become Akon?
Did you see that new Ryan Reynolds Netflix thing that he's doing?
Negative.
Like Underground 6 or something. Anyway, James Dean did all the driving for that.
Did he?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
That is cool. J-Dog.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's on the list. Oh, good lord.
I was gonna say I'd take the infield to catch up, but if you're gonna wipe, then I'll just catch up normally.
Well, we kind of half-assed. Like,
ATU 500, what is up? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for checking it out. ATU says, I really hate the snow. I was in the server earlier today and I just can't stand it. You know, that's fair. It's kind of polarizing. Either you enjoy the fact that it's so slow and you can experiment and do goofy stuff, or you're just like wanting to go super fast and you're bored because you can't. Because I don't think it's that hard to avoid spinning in the snow. It's just the way that you strategize has to be different. But hopefully you're bored because you can just shred and get doors all day and not because it's like too difficult. Because at least one of those you have room to improve. HK says, I'm in New York. Gotta know how to snow drift. Legit. I'd love to visit the drift scene up there sometime. What? Why'd you just bail, dude?
guy didn't know who was behind me, and I was driving really slow.
Oh.
Did I screw you up?
I just tried to get onto you, that's all.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of people behind me, and like the car was not speeding up, so I was like, well.
Fair enough. My dude has broken his car.
Out of gas, probably.
I don't know, it looked like the wheels were through the body of work a little bit. It's possible to get that hung up somehow.
That happened to me at the last Stroud event.
Ah! It did. But when that shit happens IRL, it's a lot sketchier.
Yeah.
You don't just hit the reset button.
Joe Flowers let me drive his car, dude. That thing is stout.
Oh man, I'd love to drive Joe's car. He does a good job with it. He's gotten a lot better in the past.
I was scared of it, to be honest.
I still haven't let you drive my car, have I?
No.
Talk about cars to be scared of.
You know, I have never driven a V8 240.
I need to be the person that lets you do that first. I want to document it.
Never done it. I drove a V8 FC.
Okay.
But it was kind of it was super janky. It was like a dog box 4-speed that only had 2 gears, and like it was kind of weird.
Sounds it.
Well, it's Evan Wass's car. Evan Wass has it now.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Danny is pushing me back straight as he's beating me up. Unfortunately, I don't think you can see it.
No, I'm right behind you.
Well, you can. I don't. Oh, no.
Oh, I thought. I forget.
I don't think you can see it in the stream. We're just playing bumper cars over here. Ah, dead. James Dean is a robot. One awesome dude, but I would hate to compete against him. I would love to, but only because it would mean that I was on Formula Drift or something red. He would destroy me though. I would not be afraid to chase him though. That's like my favorite thing about tandeming with people that are way better than me, is that you can just give 100% and have effectively no fear that they're gonna fuck up in front of you.
That's why I like driving with you so much, Ben.
Oh, thank you.
You don't make mistakes.
Thank you. Yeah, when I was chasing Aaron Losey, I mean, he did a few things that were weird, but like, I pushed harder than I pushed chasing most people, and as a result, the tandems that we had were really good, and it taught me a little bit that like I just need to go harder because like there's more room to escape than I usually think that there is. But it was really fun to chase Aaron just because of that. Like I was driving so close compared to what I would normally do. Of course, you say that, but so close is, hey, what's up, Rama? So close is like, you know, just a few feet closer. It's not actually that different.
Yeah, dude, it was nice. Like when I was teaching Drew, and I say that I didn't really. Man, Drew's just a good driver, but you know, when we were kind of like building our relationship together as far as like team drivers and stuff, like, I mean, dude, I remember the day where I was like, okay, I can trust him, you know, and dude, like the next day we were literally getting the first short tap I ever got.
Heck
And,
yeah.
dude, it's a great feeling, man, when you've got somebody that like your chemistry works good.
It really is.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
feel
there's
like-
plenty of people that are great drivers that I know are as good or better than me, I don't necessarily feel that chemistry either, you know, like there's
Right.
also personality to that. It's not just pure driving skill when you find somebody that you love to tandem with.
Right. And it's like, even people that you know really well, you know, how people have like their on days and their off days, you know, like Jeff Perkins. The last time that I went to an event with Jeff, like, I didn't really have that with him, you know what I mean? But he was kind of he was breaking in a new car, and it wasn't like a perfect scenario to do that. But like, it's nice when you can show up to an event and you know, your first couple of laps with somebody you just know, you know?
Yep. You really do. And like you go to an event like probably that NOLA event you went to, or like No Coast for me, and you have to find that out because you don't know hardly anybody.
Dude, no, that's the thing is when I do events like that, I have to have like a plug because I don't tandem with strangers. I mean, like, and I hate to be that guy, but like at the end of the night, if I've watched them drive and they're like local guys and other people vouch for them, that's one thing. But I don't just like jump into line and be like, hey man, you want to tandem? Because
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, dude, like, I hate to say it, but there are people out there that have never tandem before in their life, and you'll come up and be like, hey, you want to tandem? And they'll be like, sure, I'll try it, you know? And it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
For me, it's events, at least the way that No Coast is, it's a hot lap track, so I never start out tandeming with somebody, but I
you end up.
frequently. And
Yeah.
maybe it's because my car is so fast too. Like it's not fast because of power. It makes a nice amount of grip, and so I end up catching people, and I finish the last half of the track with them, and so that's generally enough for me to tell what they're like to.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing. Like, as you're driving up on, you know, you can read them pretty quick. And if, you know, I've done that at Stroud a couple of times, just jumped in with some of your guys.
Yeah.
And that's always fun because you're like, you know, I'm sure it makes them feel good because somebody just jumps in and wants to tandem with them. Or it stresses them out, you know, it's one of the two. But.
One of the two. Danny says, do we want to drive the A course?
The what?
There's a different course besides the one that we've been on. There's like two. At least two.
Oh.
So, yeah, let's go drive somewhere new. We've not driven there in a little bit. I see Professor in the pits. What is up? Probably not on the stream if he's driving. He might be streaming himself, but shout out to Professor. Oh god, I'm dead. Wiped. Alright, yeah, Vortex, let's find him. I'm just gonna find him and ram him, and that'll probably let him know I want to go to A course. Sounds like the polite thing to do. Oh, he may already be over there. Where you at, John?
Coming through the first corner.
Alright, I'll wait for you, and then I'll show you where I suspect A course is located.
Where are you in the infield?
Yeah.
I see. Give me just a second.
I'm over near the little stadium wall looking thing.
You know how you were talking about like VR and like distance?
Yes.
I know. I can see exactly what you're talking about now, and it is a little disappointing. But
Like, it's not bad, because if you're drifting, you're going to be close to people most of the time. There you are. Alright, so... yeah, I think if we just drive straight, this connects to another track.
oh, nifty.
Yeah, it sure does. I don't actually see Vortex in here, unless he's in the pits over there, but we'll just send it.
I think I've actually driven this track once before. Yeah, I have.
I have not. I have no idea what I'm doing. Aside from crashing into you, bro.
Well, let me put it to you this way. It was sketchy in the dry.
Sounds excellent.
And you can either go left or go right here.
Okay. Up to third we go. Oh man, that is a tight turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Back
we should have
down
gone
to
left
second.
back there. Sorry.
To the right? Here? Yeah, okay.
Gosh damn. This is embarrassing. Get me off camera. Somebody get in front of me.
Yeah, I'll get in front of you. Give me 1 second, 1 second. We'll follow Rema. Rema is good. What's up, Rema? Rema is tired of the snow, he says. And yet, shredding is happening anyway. Vortex is in the lead in the Hachiroku. Going up to third. Going back down to second because that was not the right call. Alright. I don't know this part of the track or anything about this track. So I'm going to try not to pile into the side of Rema's little shitbox. I love these cars, but they're ghetto.
Yeah.
I love the idea of drifting a wagon now. God, they just left me down the hill. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Danny was slow too, so something was up. That's alright. Alright, we got Vortex in the lead. And I'm probably going to kill him the first chance I get. Let's see. Longest e-brake drag in history. Oh, snap. Staying close. Up to third. And I remembered that hill is not actually so bad. I gripped up a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty much gripped up. I gotta wait to reinitiate. And slightly too close. Oh. And into the tires. I'm done. Ouch. Alright, I'm gonna try and pop out. Alright, into second. Up to third over the hill. I think, John, if you're not still with me, your AV cable may have come.
No, I'm still here.
You're okay? Just checking. I
Yeah,
guess I could hear the wheel steering, and so I thought it was like a electrical click. Are you still on this A course somewhere?
Yeah, I fell back. I was kind of sucking really bad, so I'm still, still am, you know, it's developing. I just figured I'd get behind everybody and not be in anybody's way.
All good, bro. I'm gonna try and cut some tight lines to catch up to Vortex here. Ah. My buddy ripping my rear bumper off on 2 quarters when he transitioned too close, says HK Gaming. Yeah, I was just trying to do that to Danny here in the 8.6. Did I see the LS swapped? Oh fuck, I'm crashed. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning. Did I see the LS swapped Prius? I have not seen that. What's up, Professor? Ooh, I'm gonna see what happens if I just send it over the fence. Oh, I'm gonna launch it onto. Oh, dude. Whee!
Oh! Dude, I was right. Yeah, literally, that was like, you know that scene in the first Fast and Furious where, bro, that's exactly what it was for me.
Oh my god, that was the best.
I was like, what in God's name is going on right now?
Do you know how to save your replay? Because I need to see that.
I mean, yeah, but it's going to be like an hour-long replay.
I don't care. I will find that moment, and it will go on to Twitter and TikTok and Firework. All the things.
Yeah, I'll save it, and I'll go through and see if I can find it. That was pretty good, dude.
Oh,
You just,
geez.
like, barrel rolled right over me. I was like, whoa.
I did straight up do a barrel roll. Oh my god.
You know that Robot Chicken skit where the AT-AT like jumps over him and he's like, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like the same, it was the same thing.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
I was like positioned perfectly for that. That was pretty funny.
Don't wear it out. Yo, what is up? Welcome to the stream, dude. Oh, they actually made this particular pylon hittable.
That's a bitch, ain't it? You go run over it.
Yeah, that was like the mailbox full of concrete. That was bad. That was bad. What's up? Don't wear it out. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. This is a stream where we, well, it's a channel where we do both sim drifting and real life drifting. Obviously, we're doing our sim stuff right now. Every Friday night we do sim drifting. And during the season when it's actually running,
trying to get out of your way.
I do IRL stuff as well.
I need to do that map button.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can do it until we get you set up with
I
content
wonder
manager.
if I just got like a USB cable to like a regular button, if I could just map it to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could map it to like a
Or just like a key on my keyboard.
a key on your keyboard. Like, you would want it to be something that you use all the time, but maybe like numeral pad 0 or something. Alright. Who wants to get crashed into? Hey, there goes Vortex and Remo.
Me and you were on the same brainwave there, Ben.
Yep. Vortex and Remo are two of my favorite people to slide with. Sorry, I kind of pinched you out.
No, that's good. I keep forgetting where my e-brake is at.
Oh, that's a weird thing, and I know what you're talking about, even though I've only made a couple of laps before throwing up every time in VR. But yeah, you have to like figure out where it's at blind, basically.
And yeah. So I keep like crashing into people because I don't, I flinch when I should have scurried.
Right.
Did you hear about the Cannonball record getting broke?
No.
No? It was 27 hours, New York to LA.
When was it broken? Like in this year?
Like a week or 2 weeks ago?
No, I had not heard that. It's only a matter of time until that like technology gets to the point where it's just not possible to do that without getting caught and totally destroyed in court.
You're right. Or like, in China, they've got those facial recognition cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was part of the reason that, like, living in kind of a sort of small town, I mean, it's like 30,000 people, but I did not leave a license plate on my car for a long time because I did not want to burn up a corner somewhere and have somebody call in, and have proof that it was me.
Yeah. That's one of the downsides to having a cool-looking car.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, your ability to do street stuff is totally destroyed at that point because...
I got pulled over, Ben. I lost count at like 80 times last year.
Oh,
like,
my God.
And dude, I got pulled over a lot. No tickets because I'm a shrewd negotiator, but like, the attention factor is most definitely there.
Thank you. You saved me. Going by. I was gonna get like way out of sorts there. That's that cone that is like.
I don't think it's the cone. That's the tire that's under it is the issue.
Oh, you're right. That I saw that and wasn't sure what it was.
That'll ruin your whole day.
Sure enough.
You guys got any plans for Christmas?
No, we're gonna be staying local.
It's your daughter's first Christmas, though.
Yeah, I got a scout hit there. Don't Wear It Out says, I've always been wondering, where'd you get your steering wheel from? I assume it's custom or something. It basically is. So I acquired this. I didn't buy it new, which messes me up. I don't know where exactly you would find it, but it is a JDM Maziora wheel. It's a wood wheel. I've seen them at Up Garage before, but I just don't know what they're called to buy one. If you search Google for like Maziora steering wheel, occasionally you'll see one. It might be something super cheap for all I know. I don't know. Ayala says, where did you get your channel name from? So I used to live in Japan. I speak Japanese, and I got into drifting through my love of Japanese culture. So Kame, I'll go ahead and drive, guys. Sorry. Kame is a Japanese word for tortoise or turtle, and it kind of reflects my driving philosophy, or at least my original driving philosophy. I was very focused on seat time and suspension, handling, brakes, things like that, to try to make my car drive as good as it possibly could and make myself a really good driver before I focused on just mindlessly adding power to the car, which is what a lot of people were doing, at least back then, and probably still to this day. You know, you've got a lot of people that get really excited, build 500, used to be, 400 horsepower cars were a big deal, but now it's kind of not. But they build these super powerful cars and suck at driving them. So I went the opposite route. I basically said, until I can drive really well, I'm not going to add power to the car. And then I'll add it after. So what you ended up with was a car that looked bone stock, or just like lightly lowered, but it looked really slow. Slow as a turtle. And yet, in the turns, it's actually really fast, deceptively fast. So the Japanese for that is Kame no yo na osoi, which means as slow as a turtle, and yet there must be some trick because it's quick in the turns. So that's where KameTrick comes from. I started the brand or the name in Japan when I used to live over there, and kind of as a self-defacing joke, and it just kind of stuck. And that's what I've called my channel and all the media that I make ever since.
Ooh.
It's a little Christmas present for you there. Ooh. Oh, I got distracted. I was busy reading chat and just made everybody park in the hill.
Don't text and drive. Oh.
Let's crash into Vortex. Oh, I can't get. No, we can't get out in front. We gotta wait.
Dude, when we do transition over to an asphalt track, we're gonna be all kinds of messed up driving on this stuff for so long.
For real. It's actually pretty late too. I'm surprised we haven't changed the track already. Because I'm ready to go to Suzuka Twin whenever. Like, this is fun, but
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I feel like our viewers are probably getting bored though. HK Turtle, haha, yup. CE texted, welcome to the stream, thank you for checking it out. It says, bro, just hold that handbrake, no doubt. Especially in the snow, you can do some epic handbrake drags, which I generally don't try to do, but there's almost no choice here. It's either big old left foot braking or big old handbrake pulls. I'm gonna send a message to Vortex real quick. I'll let him know that we're ready to die on that Suzuka Twin real quick. I want to cut a few laps anyway. I'm gonna see if I can't add Vortex to the call, because I don't actually know. If I... Yo, what is up? What's up, dude?
What up?
So,
Wrong, Mike. Nothing much. So if you look at the top right, you'll see add friends to D. And that's where you can just add John.
top right, and it says what now?
But yeah, I
Oh,
heard
see
you.
it. I see it. Yeah,
I heard you mention it, and you have like a 30-second delay on your stream.
I know it's a massive delay tonight.
Yeah, but I heard you mention it, and as soon as you mentioned it, I got off. I'm like, yeah, I'm switching it right now.
All right,
And then
I'm
you
gonna
messaged
leave this
me.
call, and I'm gonna hop on to my call with John, and then add you to that. Assuming
Okay.
I didn't just drop his call. I have no idea.
Okay.
All right. Yo, are you there, John?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right.
So
Where'd you go?
I'm gonna add, Danny was asking me a question on Discord. I'm gonna add him into the call. We'll do a quick three person call, because apparently you can do that. All right. We should have
The new one should be up.
All right. Everybody hear me?
Yes. So
Yes,
hey,
you
John, you don't have a adapter with buttons, correct?
No, I don't.
All right. If you can swing by my place before I leave, I'll lend you mine if you want it until I get back. Because
Oh,
I'll be
dude.
gone for like 5 months.
Well, man, as nice as that is, and I really do appreciate that, I don't know how much time I'll have to be able to make it up to Cabot.
All right.
Like, I do appreciate it, though. I don't right now.
S15. Where's my S15?
Hey, Danny, just so you know, you're on stream now too.
I'm the only one here.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't. You're super quiet on Discord.
Well, I'm not gonna shout, so
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll just turn everything down.
yeah.
That
I
way
was just
Discord's
letting you
the
know that
loudest.
you're live on stream now too.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're super loud as hell.
Where's my...
See, he texted. Says, I love how he's indoors drifting with shoes. Yeah, man. Like, you come from real life, you drift with shoes on. John, are you drifting with shoes on?
No, I am barefoot and in my
fuck
underwear.
you. You're letting me down.
I have shoes on. It's okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not in my underwear, but I am. I'm wearing socks.
Right on. Fair enough.
Save replay just for you.
Thank you. You got to get Danny to teach you how to share the replay with me so that I can check out that barrel roll.
Yeah, it was like my second lap on that track.
You'll never forget it. See, he texted,
That
"See you,
360 though, that was sick.
man." That 360 was the sex. That was awesome. All right, HK. I'll see you later, man. Take it easy.
So how does this work? Are you setting up another track?
See, you texted for the Discord link. If you just copy it and paste it into your URL, it will work. Max, what is up? Welcome back to the stream again. Steven as well. How you doing? Dang, I need that S13 with the Mark IIs. Yeah, it is nice. That is the WDT Street Pack. One of my favorite cars. I'm gonna start down on the main track.
So I heard you guys talking about if you're in solo player, your AI doesn't come on. So that's why you're able to go backwards and stuff.
Oh.
So I'm looking at the server right now, and it's still showing the winter track.
Refresh it.
How do you do that?
I don't know how to do it on the vanilla. I only know how to do it on Content Manager.
There should be a refresh button, but if you like just exit and go back, oh god. Dude, you're not joking, John.
Yeah, dude, you're hauling.
Well, also being in, being used to the snow and then going to this is like, it's messing me up. I feel like I'm...
Yeah, you're probably driving a Pro 1 car.
I'm driving a street-ish car, but I'm definitely
But not
driving
like,
it way
you know.
too hard.
Figuratively speaking.
You know, yeah, it definitely feels that way, no doubt.
I feel like I have tons of grip, like all the grip in the world now.
No doubt. This is bizarre. Oh man, I'm so dirty on my lines now. Because I'm just not... I'm too slow.
Is that you coming down the straight?
Yeah.
Are you in the S13 or S15?
Now that's Rema behind me.
Okay.
I'm in the S13, like this weird pink salmon
Yeah.
colored one. I don't even know what to call this.
Server
It's like a-
unavailable content.
He may not have the DW cars.
Oh, he doesn't have the DW cars.
Or the... Does he have... Yeah, he has a track, right?
He's got the track. Yeah, he's driven the track.
Hold on one
Alright,
second. Hold on. You said DW?
Yeah. DW Wisefab.
DW Wisefab. Okay, give me just a second.
God, it feels so hectic driving in the dry, guys, after being
Yeah, I
in
know.
the snow for so long. I am a mess right now. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the pits for 1 second. I've got to center my mind.
DW Wisefab.
I'll send you the link.
I got it right here.
See,
Okay, yeah, no,
the
please
reverse
send
entry
me
shiz. Man, I'm trying. I have mobile and Xbox 360. Right on. Yeah, so I guess there is a setup for Xbox, but I feel like on console it's just not at all the same. Better than nothing, but not that better. Texted says my channel doesn't even get ad revenue, bro. Just send it. I'm going to. I turned up the
you
boost.
sending that over Facebook or Discord?
Oh, too slow. We'll get through it here. I turned up the boost, so that should help a little bit. Cody knows I'm just going to send it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That rad entry, and then I botched my clutch kick. Oh, I was in third. That'll do it. There's Remo. Remo's going to join, and hopefully I'll do a little bit better now. Give Remo a chance to catch up. Oh man, I am so out of it now.
Your lines look fine to me.
It just
back
feels out of it. Like I feel really bizarre. It's not bad though, and I'm adapting to the triples a lot more too.
Yeah. Do you drive where you can see the hands and the steering wheel, or did you turn the steering wheel off?
I've got steering wheel on. I don't look at the wheel though, and I don't have the hands on. I leave the steering wheel on for the viewers though. I feel like it wouldn't be all that fun to not be able to see the
sense.
steering wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, too fast. I'm in the
Too
saplings.
furious.
Absolutely.
So, John, you haven't driven Ben's car? Is he still here?
I don't know.
Hold on 1 second.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
He's about to be a jealous boy when he hears that you have.
I did donuts and figure eights.
Yeah, I probably could have let you go on track with it, but I was trying to keep it mellow. However, you did great at those. Oh, there's a backwards in there. Yeah. Although backies often fuck your line for the next turn, so I'm not a huge fan. Alright, come up to the cone. In third, clutch kick, touch of e-brake. See whether or not we need foot brake, and then spin the car randomly. Oh, nasty. It's not what I was trying to do, but it's what happened. C texted, says, what time? Yeah, man, of course I do. I care for the viewers. What time is it in Japan? So I'm actually in America now. I used to live in Japan, but I live in the central USA at this point. However, just because I can answer that, it is 3:18 p.m. on Saturday in Japan right now. I've got some friends who are viewers that hop in from time to time in the chat that are living in Japan. Both a few Japanese and a few English speakers. Let's see if we can't catch up to this train. Let's see, it says about to go to bed. Right on, man. I should go to bed. I don't usually stay up past midnight. It's midnight something here. Probably, yeah, 12:18 here. But I started my stream late. I try to start by 9 p.m. Central Time. And, oh god. That was fatal. I try to start by 9 p.m.
Oh, no.
But I started late, so I decided I would stream late. It's basically just an endurance match at this point until one of the guys that I'm rolling with gives up on life.
It's my last night. I'll probably stay up all night if I want.
Oh, man, for real.
So, my 1 and 2 base for overseas are Japan, like 2 Japan bases, and then I have 2 England bases.
Too soon. Okay.
So, I'm really hoping I get overseas. And like the past 2 weeks, I've been driving my sim as a right-hand drive car. And it, like, the first week was really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more like the shifter and e-brake than it is
Yeah,
the
I
actual
punched my
position.
wall a few times.
No joke, dude. I've punched like the door card of Ebisu cars before.
Like, I don't punch it while driving. I punch it when I'm just sitting still. Like when I'm like gonna go put my car into like gear and then just get ready to go.
Yeah.
That's when I punch the wall. But it's pretty fun. Like, it was a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
To
once
go
you're
back.
used to it, like, it's no big deal, but...
It feels way cooler going into second from third. Do you know if John bought all of his stuff separately, or did he buy the bundle?
Some of
I don't know
it
if
he
he's
seems
back
to
yet.
have bought separately. 'Cause he,
I wonder if
like,
he got-
didn't have his pedals together.
Yeah, I wonder if he got the new shifter.
No, I did not.
You didn't? Oh.
Whew.
I seen it the other day on the website, and it looks super cool.
Isn't that like a anniversary shifter? See, you texted says
Well,
I'm stuck in Kansas. I'm actually in Oklahoma, so I'm close to you.
It's a limited time one.
Isaac Martinez, hey, welcome back. What is up, brother? I downloaded the track off your link you sent me on Facebook. Right on. Yeah,
Hey,
come join us.
This was World Drift Tour Street Pack V10, right?
There was 2 links in that one that I sent you. There's that one, which is one of the cars in there here, and then there is a WiseFab. Like it says DW WiseFab was the other drive link.
Gotcha.
Cody says, going faster mowing the grass than you were in the snow. That is truth. Too fast, too furious now. I'm experiencing difficulty not sending it too hard. Too much sauce. Yeah, see, you texted. I am actually pretty close. If you come down to Oklahoma and attend a drift event there, you probably will see my car. Come for a ride.
Oklahoma events are cool because they have hot laps.
Yeah, hot lapping is the
That was
bomb.
That was the first time I've ever seen a hot lap event.
Caught the
I was like,
Roma.
this is cool.
Yeah, I guess Arkansas is weird.
Boring.
I tried, man. I tried really hard.
So, like, for us to go to an event, like, the closest one's like 4 hours. At least for me. I think Memphis is the closest one.
Yeah, Memphis is 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the closest one. But you still gotta drive, like, 2 to 4 hours to go to the event, if not more.
And to be honest, Memphis is not that good of a drive.
Yeah, Memphis is boring. So, like, I'm really hoping to get stationed in Japan. And, like, Ebisu's, like, 3 hours from where I'd be, like, 4. So, like, if we're already in Arkansas driving, like, 4+ hours to an event, it's, like, 4 hours to an Ebisu track would be cool.
That'd be way cooler for sure.
Yeah. And then, like, I think Bihoku's, like, 8 or 9.
That's a lot.
Oh, I ran out of gas.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but, like, it's, like... I would drive 8 or 9 hours for Bihoku.
Yeah, you probably would.
It's like one of my favorite tracks.
So, see you text.
You know what I really want to do this year?
Drift events.
I really want to go to US Air.
That'd be sick. You know, they just redid a US Air for Assetto.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
John, if not US Air, then Grid Life Colorado.
That looks like a fun event too.
I'd
be down to go either one, but I would have to go with somebody that I could drive with when I got there. So we need to talk.
Yeah. I'd like to get my car all styled up, but I'm also thinking about saving up for another Japan trip instead. I can only do one of the two. Unless the YouTube channel takes off, but I don't think I'm going to be making that kind of money.
Well, I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong with the car.
Well, I got to pull the motor. I got to get a new wiring harness. Just a few things.
Well, that's... You know.
Oh, but you're right. I don't have to style the car up too much more. It looks okay.
In the grand scheme of things, it's a speeding ticket. Okay.
Damn it. Yeah. I've never got one of those.
Me neither, knock on wood.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Oh, I've been pulled over for street drifting, running stop signs in a subdivision before, but I've never gotten ticketed for it.
Yeah, dude, same. Like, most of the guys, like, when they come walking up and they see the car, and, you know, they're like, okay, well, you're smart enough to know better, you know. Just don't do it again.
Yeah, they're like, you're actually pretty good, so,
Yeah.
I'm like, alright.
There was they were building a subdivision down the road from my house, and they had finished all the roads, but the houses weren't finished.
Oh, that's the perfect spot.
Dude, and like the curbs were like, not curbs, they were like rounded, you know, so you could actually like drive over them if you wanted to. And, dude, I taught myself how to drive there. Like, that was the main place that I went to learn how to drive. And I got caught
Like drive or drift?
Oh,
Drift.
he means drift.
Yeah.
And I got caught 2 or 3 times there, and these guys jump down your throat, you just nice to them, say, man, I'm sorry. Just trying to practice. There's no houses here. I didn't think like that. These roads have no street names. I didn't think that this would be illegal. And they generally let you go.
I can't say that I recommend people try that though.
Yeah, well,
especially not on the channel.
Yeah, no, I don't condone street drifting. If you want to learn how to drive, go to an event, like, because you're not going to learn anything street driving. You're going to spend all your time like being paranoid and trying not to off the car. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. Looking back, I wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna switch over for CE texted real quick. He says that my car needs a big wang, and it's got one. So I'm gonna wait for one of these clips to roll through on my just chatting stream. This is when we went to shred at Grange. I was shredding as a spectator. I was shredding my skin by getting a sunburn. But these clips are random, so we will see.
Ben, are you talking to chat, or because if not,
Yeah, I'm talking to chat. So the red car in the back there, that's my car. It's got a big old B-Wave Wangan style wing, which I'm all about. The balloons were because I was doing a gender reveal for my little baby girl, so pink balloons at the event. That's one of my teammates in the FC. That's a V8 powered FC with big angle kit, and he needs a body kit for it because he's been rocking that sort of no front end look for far too long now. Big wang like BMW? Nah, I don't care about that. No, you gotta have 90s retro style wings. Alright, Danny, what you got? We're gonna go back to driving.
Okay, so it's mainly for both of you guys, and your sim price, like for your PC, your stand, and your like whole sim setup. And would that be like 2 days to go to an event? Like the cost of everything would have been about for like 2 days at an event?
Not for me.
Maybe 3.
It depends on whether or not I tow. I'll let you answer, John.
Well, I'm like the cash that I dropped on everything that I'm using right now. If I were to lay that out in a perfect world where nothing broke, I didn't screw up on the math for diesel, I could probably drive 5 events, give or take, depending on the size of the events, how many tires I brought, the kind of tires I had to buy. You know, there's a lot of variables there. If it's a big event like at New Orleans, it's like maybe 2, yeah. But events like Stroud or Warren or anywhere else, or Memphis, yeah, I could probably do like 4 or 5 of those.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
And considering that most people only drive like 10 times a year, that's like 6 months worth of driving.
Yeah, that's me. I drive pretty much 10 events per year. I would say I have a hard time counting the computer because I would have bought a computer anyway for editing, but let's see. I got all my stuff for a song, but if you bought it new, it would be close to $2,000 for my setup on Sim. Another, I don't know, $100 for the Sim frame and for the triple monitor stand. About $1,000 for the 3 monitors, but I really wanted it. And it'll probably pay for itself over the course of next year if I can keep up with the channel. So let's just say like 3,500. Or if you want to include the computer, then 4,500. And for me, if I street drive the car to events and nothing breaks, I spend somewhere around $350, $400 per event.
That includes tires, entry fee, and fuel?
Yep. So like my stuff's actually quite lean. If you drive your car to events, it's pretty affordable. Yeah. But if I rent a trailer, which I need to because my car keeps breaking a lot, and that cost very quickly goes up to like $500 an event, and so then it's pretty quick.
Yeah. because you know Shadow, right?
Yeah.
He was doing the math for his local events, and like, because it's like $100 just to like go drive.
Yep.
It's like it's expensive.
Our entry fees are 60 to 75 at a lot of the tracks, and they get up to 100 at some of them.
Dude, some of the big, like at NOLA, for a 3-day event, it's $400.
And to me, that's like already half of my sim price.
Yeah, sim drifting is
the
way
entry fee.
cheaper than real. I think people just don't understand, like, if you're interested in gaming and you want to drift in real life, the hardest thing about it is the fact that it's, like, soul-crushingly expensive. And, like, that's to have a shitty car. To have a badass car, like, the kind of stuff that you drive in sim, no. It's so expensive. You'll be going through, like, $1,000 every 2 months, tops.
Yeah. It's... Dude, that's part of the reason that I don't want to add power to my car, because it's going to astronomically jump.
Yeah, sim drifting kind of spoils you because you drive these badass cars that are set up well, and just making one of them is like $10,000, $20,000.
Did Ben, did you happen to catch LZ's video where he was talking about finances the other day?
Yeah,
Dude,
he was
that was a
talking
good
about
video.
his video for well, that was shit. For why like YouTubers buy so many cars.
Yeah, did you watch that?
I did. I commented on it.
He mentioned like he had like 60 grand in that cream car. That is insane.
I probably have 30 in mine.
I've got, I don't know, maybe like 7 in mine.
My whole engine swap was about 7.
Yeah, well, this is true. You make 3 times the horsepower, but still. Alright, well, I've got to find this map and delete the AI, because you were right.
But yeah, so I was looking up prices in cars for Japan, and did you know the FC is more expensive than the S15?
That doesn't surprise me. It's kind of a rare car.
Yeah, it surprised me because over here in the States they're like $5,000.
Yeah, and S15
and over
it's like a 240.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a new 240. Like, the difference in price between an S13 and an S14 is like, in Japan, that's the difference between a 14 and a 15.
Yeah.
It's not that special.
So, like, I was really going to get an FC, but I think I'm just going to get an S15.
You should, man.
If I go to Japan.
It's a practical choice.
Yeah, and if I get the Type R, I'll get a 6-speed. So that'd be cool.
Or you could buy a V6 Mustang and have them ship it over there when you move there and break the internet in your defense.
You know, yeah, from a YouTuber standpoint, V6 Mustang's way better.
Dude, that one video that I posted about Drew's has got like 11,000 views.
Nice.
Jesus.
More than anything else on my channel.
Oh, man, I can relate.
Drew's was the yellow one, right?
Yeah.
Steven,
Do you,
thank you.
John, do you remember the guy that had like the double-decker trailer with the Z's at
Where?
the events? It,
you talking about
Lauren?
Bonet? Yeah.
Those guys were nuts. His handbrake was huge.
Bonet is a good dude.
Is he? The handbrake wasn't trying to make up for something?
No.
I mean, he likes to pull it.
I don't know about all of that stuff, but yeah, no, he's a good guy. He'd give you the shirt off his back.
Oh, nice.
That's why you wear 2 shirts.
Oh, damn it. I fail at going through concrete barriers.
But yeah, I thought that was really cool. Whenever they'll import a car for you and they'll like export a car for you.
Yeah. Like, bring something American over there, like, and then sell it for a profit, and then you'd have the money to buy whatever you want.
True.
Maybe.
But I don't have a car.
Try to trade something.
I sold mine.
Oh,
buy
that's
mine.
true. I want to bring... I I thought about getting into Ebisu cars for the longest time again, and then I was like, fuck that. I'd rather just take the same amount of money and ship my car over there. That would just be the coolest.
Dude, that would be insane.
I am driving so badly right now.
Dude.
I'm just hanging out at this point. Who's chatting?
I did see someone driving an actual 240 at Bihoku,
Oh,
like a
cool.
video. I thought that was super cool. It was either a 240 or a 200.
You're right, I do enjoy what I do. I'm having so much fun. Alright, Strifey, what is up, man? We are up super late tonight. How are you doing?
Dude, this snow has killed me.
Proper destroyed my sense of timing.
Whoa. Just seen an 8.6 go rally driving.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it was that one. He you see
That's
the
a
little
OTM
hill to your
guy.
left? The little hill to the left, you jumped it and everything.
I was busy looking over my shoulder when I just failed in front of you, sorry. Yeah. How are you doing, Danny? Are you adapting to the real speeds, or are you actually thrown off too?
At first it just felt like the car was a lot more rowdier, but it's kind of dialed in now. But I adapt really quickly to things.
Yeah, I've noticed. And that's one of the benefits, I think, of being more like sim trained, because I certainly don't. It takes me a while. I'm incredibly solid, but I don't change gears mentally all that fast between different types of cars.
Now I will tell you, the hard ones are going from VDC cars, driving those for a week straight, and then hopping into a grassroots car. Now that gets you.
Yeah, that'll mess you up. So tonight, for you new guys, we've got a couple of my buddies in stream with me on vocals, so you'll hear internal conversation as well as chat stuff. Go ahead.
I think what really got me comfortable with going back and forth though was doing a bunch of rain drifting, because I've been doing a lot of that recently.
Yeah, it looks so good too. I need to make a rain drift video.
I found out if you if you're gonna do it in single player, if you go to the track grip level and change it to old or /dusty or whatever, it's 76% or 80% grip is what you get, and it feels a lot like rain.
That's cool. I'll have to try that.
Instead of having just rain and your track at 100%.
350Zs are a good choice, texted. Strifey says, so ill I got the flu for 4 or 5 days now. Dude, I never did get the flu, but I was kind of there with you. I'd been sick for 3 weeks straight, and you probably saw that on last week's stream where I had that gnarly cough and could barely speak for the first third of the stream, and then it went away, thankfully. I'm back to normal now, but I went from having a runny nose to a sore throat to a cough, and then on top of that, which turned out to be a sinus infection, I actually caught a stomach bug and was puking my guts out one night.
Damn, man.
It was rough. I went to the doctor twice in 3 days for 2 completely different things. I caught it all from my daughter at daycare. It was I thought that little kid germs were gonna be easy mode.
Little germs.
Yeah. No, they fucking wrecked me. I was not ready.
They're little people, little germs.
That's totally what I thought. And I mentioned that to one of the other people up at work that's got kids, and she was like, nope, it's totally the opposite. And I was like, yeah, I found that one out the hard way. But I do have the triple monitors set up, which is super exciting, so I'm getting used to that. You'll see I've got a new camera location because I've got that huge triple monitor desk built now. So the camera is more directly in front of me, and I've got it next to the chat window so I can actually look at you guys while I talk, which is cool. Unfortunately, I haven't set up the stream for triples yet, so you'll see me looking way off to the side, and I'm looking in the side monitors. but the view right now is very tight for you guys in stream, so you can't see when I'm close to people and stuff. So apologize for that. I promise I'll fix it. It's just I didn't have time tonight.
How do you do it? Because like I see like Miyamoto's streams, and like you can actually see like
you can see
all
the,
three
the frame,
screens
yeah.
on one. Yeah. So like, how do you change it? Like, is there an option in Streamlabs that you just click, or?
There's not. Was that you, John?
Yeah.
We both said it in backwards, but you were more backwards than me.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna back it in on him, and then you backed it in on yourself, and I was like, oh.
So what you do is, like, basically it gives you 3 times the screen set up in OBS, and so then you can just like grab it and scale it down until it fits in whatever your output size canvas is. The problem though that I'm gonna run into is that like if I scale it down to where all 3 screens fit, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm so bad at going off into the grass there, John. You're gonna be seeing like a third of the screen is just going to be black, like there won't be any content. So I need to structure my webcams to where it fills up that space, otherwise it'll look incomplete.
Yeah, I guess that's why like Miyamoto has all his stuff down at the bottom.
Yeah, you can either put it all at the bottom or all at the top. Oh, wall tap.
I never thought of that.
Oh shit, you got the R32, or is that a 34? That's a
I don't
32.
even know at this
It's
point.
a 3-2.
I just got a good look in that head-on collision. See, you texted, I subbed to you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, you're fine, man. Get amongst it.
I can actually go off-road and catch up.
I know, and like, in the snow, if you go off-road, you might as well just punch your
And
computer.
like try to recharge.
Yeah. God, I feel like a freaking demon going into all these turns so hard and just standing on the foot brake. So intense. Strifey says, I fixed my sleeping schedule, so that's why I haven't been in your stream. Oh. Well, I mean, fixing your sleeping schedule is important. I can't say it's not, but we have missed you.
I gotta fix mine bad.
I'm not even going
Yo,
to
you're
bed
gonna get
tonight.
wrecked at basic if you don't have a
Yeah,
good sleep schedule.
dude. So you go to sleep at 9, and you wake up at 5:45.
It's not
That's
that
not
bad.
But it's not bad.
You're just not used to it.
I'm waking up at noon.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to bed tonight. We're duck hunting. I've got to be in Pine Bluff at 4 a.m.
Oh, dude, you're gonna be so sore when you get out of the sim.
Dude, I don't think I've ever sat in a drift sim or in a seat, like a race seat, this long. Like,
So you're doing like the same thing that I'm doing. Like when I first got my VR, like I was in sim for like 8 hours straight.
yeah, dude, I've got fingers. I've got blisters on me fingers.
No, I've got fingers. That's the way. You're like fucking in the Matrix. I know kung fu.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And I'm over here like, show me.
You want to learn how to fly a helicopter?
Are you gonna live? Wow.
I was all up in the wall. I hit it a few times, but not hard. Am I gonna live? No. Send it till you end it. Oh, too tight for a change.
So John, I don't know if you know, but on your shifter, there's a little Allen key slot where you can slide an Allen key in there, and you can tighten your shifter or loosen it to have like a firmer or looser shift.
Yeah,
Strifey,
I know.
got the
I've
triple
done
monitors
all
set
the
up
reading
like-
on this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To try to get this shit to work, because I had a hell of a time getting everything like.
It took me a year to figure that out, and when I figured it out, I was like, "What?"
Oh, shift of shame. I just got 5th instead of 3rd. Ben, have you ever gone to get 3rd in drift and gotten 1st?
Not
you
in
ever
a
had
long
that
time. My synchros aren't that good in any of my transmissions. It's physically hard to get first.
Now, I have slam shifted mine into first twice, and it's been at New Orleans both times.
I've never been to New Orleans. Is it a fun track?
Dude, their facility is amazing. They have a restaurant and a gas station on at the thing. Yeah, and their kart track is like incredible. Their skid pad is super nice. All the cars there are cool. Most of the drivers
have a good night. Thanks for watching.
Because there's is Louisiana by Shreveport or no?
Shreveport is in Louisiana.
Well, yeah, I mean New Orleans. My bad.
New Orleans for us, no. Shreveport's about a 2-hour drive. For us, New Orleans is about an 8-hour drive.
Oh, okay, then yeah, there's no point. Because there's a base in Shreveport that I could have put down.
That's a B-52 base.
A B-52?
Yeah.
Hop in my Chrysler. It's as big as a whale, and it's about to set sail.
Dude, we had a B-17 come through Little Rock. It lived at TAC for a few days. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like nerding out hardcore.
The only way to nerd out.
So you said you work on planes now?
No, I'm a line service technician.
Oh shit, Strifey is about... What is that all about? So check this out, guys. One of the dudes in chat, Strifey, is about to leave in a few days to work on a merchant ship, and I'll be gone for 8 months. I'll be back around August.
8 months?
He's gotta be making bank doing that.
That's true. I bet you don't have
I
many
bet you get to go, like,
expenses,
super cool places, too.
Yeah. Where, what places are you gonna go? Like, is it just a logistics trip? Like, you're going across, I don't know the word, Atlantic, Trans-Pacific type thing, where you just got like one port of call, or are you going to do like multiple stops? That's wild, dude.
Watch him work that 8 months and then like not have to work for like 12 or 13 until like he's scheduled to work again, like months.
Maybe.
That'd be nuts.
Because I mean, you can't really.
Yeah, you can't spend the money that you earn.
Yeah.
So by the time that you get back, you're probably going to have a pretty decent little savings.
Break. Yeah. Like savings and like a break from work too.
Ooh, the challenge. Franz Dizon says impromptu no e-brake challenge. Let's do it.
Oh no, that's impossible. I don't have a foot brake.
Do you seriously not have a foot brake?
I mean, I do, but it moves the whole rig.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
You were
going to take
talking
me a
about
minute
that.
to get it right.
I think I've been doing like the only time I touch the handbrake is at that hairpin, and I just tried it without. And
what are you driving, Daniel?
I'm in the car in front of you. You just spun, right?
Yeah, just fun.
It's going to take me a minute to get figured out here.
Didn't mean to call you out like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't very nice. Yeah,
this is the hardest part.
Ben, have you noticed or heard anybody talking about like the oil field industry? Like they go work in that for 8 months or 6 months, they go live somewhere, and then they just don't spend their money and have all their money. Well, that stuff, all these little towns that these oil booms are popping up in.
Yeah.
Like the prices go up. So gas might be like $6 a gallon. So like, you're making great money, but you're spending it on just surviving.
Right.
Well, that was pretty interesting. I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
It was like that, yeah.
I did not either.
And then the people that are not in the oil industry end up like super screwed because they can't afford groceries.
I'm making a concerted effort here to try not to e-brake, and I got around all the track except for the first turn.
Ooh.
I just ate shit into the wall really hard because I was trying so hard not to use it.
Switch cars real quick. What's good on this?
I like the S15s.
Yeah, the S15 is pretty good. The 8.6 is really fun, but it's hard. Like, it's not hard, but it's way harder than the S13. It sounds amazing, though. No power. This is so much fun. Oh, God.
You were in a Wisefab car, right?
Yeah, I'm getting in another one.
Yeah. Like, if you weren't liking the Wisefab cars, I would say hop in a WDT street car.
Alright, Strifey says, yeah, now the ship is in China, and I think the route will be going to Panama.
Oh, wow.
That is
a party ship.
Oof, that is a long... long time. But he thinks it'll be going to other places as well. That is wild.
That's cool.
Have you done that before, or is it going to be your first time doing that? There we go. There's a no e-brake entry. Now all I have to do is wrap it around the rest of the track without wrapping it around a sapling, and I'll be all good. Dude,
And once you do that,
killing is like my jam in this map.
once you do that, you got to come get my door with no handbrake.
Oh shit.
All right, Ben. What did you think about the Cybertruck?
The Tesla truck?
Yeah.
I really want to find a mod for it in Assetto and take it down to Mount Akino. Danny, do you know if they've got one yet?
No, but I know someone's working on it.
Hell fucking yeah.
And I know, like, I don't know if you guys play Rocket League or anything, but like, there's a petition going out to get the car in Rocket League too.
I don't play Rocket League, but that is cool. It's a fun looking game. I just haven't tried it.
Yeah, like the community like started a petition.
Like they did with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I seen a meme, and it was like, come on guys, we did it once, let's do it again. And like the first picture was like Sonic, and then the new Sonic, and then now it's like the Tesla truck.
Oh, yeah. Way too early.
Oh, I see you. Oh shit.
I see you. I see you really well.
I'm still trying to do this no e-brake shit. Frost, yeah, no e-brake challenge, which means I'm messing it up. Strifey says it's gonna be his first big boat trip. If you don't do the I'm on a boat song, I will never forgive you.
Ben, are you friends with Sebastian?
From Garage Moon Power?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've hung out before. I translated for him when he was talking to Abo at Low Style.
He seems like a cool dude.
He is.
I talked to him at Turismo. It's so frustrating.
Dead. Alright, that's the end of the no e-brake challenge. I was able to do it.
I'm really curious to see where you guys will be in a year from sim drifting. Like the amount of seat time that you'll get, and just be able to put it in cars.
I'll probably not have a car because I'll drive too hard and crash it. And then be like, fuck, I can't just hit reset.
Like, I know you haven't been able to drive at all since you got in your sim, right?
Just about. I've only been to a few events. And either the car broke or my body broke. It was not a good day.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is still considered the pits. I was like, how'd you go right through me?
I was wondering that as well.
Yeah, it's still considered the pits.
Oh. And you get onto these rumble strips, and it is like game over.
Yeah.
Friend says I apologize if you got rich. No, it's fine, dude. It was fun. I enjoy the no e-brake challenge. And I did it. Like, it actually made it around a couple times.
So, you were talking about the Mihan Pass earlier, right?
Yeah. Rema,
burst.
link me the Cybertruck if you know where it's at. I want to do that video too. I don't care if it's already been done, I'm doing it.
You're doing what?
Rema was saying that he's seen the Cybertruck in Assetto somewhere. I googled it the other day and I didn't find any hits for it, but if it's out, it's happening. Hiro Hazuka versus Cybertruck.
That's such a fun track. But the Mihan, or the Burst Pass, or whatever, it's actually pretty simple. It's just, you have to, like, the lead car, like, has to go, like, you point the car wide, and it's gonna sound super dumb, but, like, the inside car, like, just points, like, inside and towards the wall, and, like, your lines, like, work out just perfectly, just because of the way this track is set up, and, like, it's so wide. Like, once you do it once, you'll, like, you understand it, and it's super easy.
That's cool.
I would like to try it IRL someday. Then what you say, man? Let's do it.
If I'm in a Especially a borrowed or rental car? Yeah, fuck it, man.
I'm
Do you
talking
know
like
the track has elevation? Nihon?
I just ruined your day. I'm so sorry.
You're good. I didn't know that track
So
had
tired.
elevation until someone told me.
Yeah, I know it's got some. Stripey says, okay, I just saw where the ship is, and it's on its way to China from Panama. I guess this is the only route. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm trying to read chat and drive, and I just drove into the wall, like, pro. That's what they call a pro gamer move. Oh, that subscription notification, though. Arenzen, thank you for the sub, dude. I appreciate you checking out the channel. I feel like my subscription notification must be broken because I always get more subs than like I hear the thing go. There you are, John. Come on behind me. I'll show you how he drives Suzuki Twin Drift. In second gear, up to third on the upshift. Throttle modulation.
So you are pulling third right there. Okay.
Absolutely. Foot brake before you even transition so that you don't actually go backwards. Clutch kick out of it. And then, if I have better gearing, I like to go up to third through here. But a lot of times I just wait and then do an e-brake drag to reinitiate. So then through here it's up to third in the transition when I let off throttle. Wait until this little cone, clutch kick, foot brake, e-brake, die, clutch kick, all that good jazz, you know. But yeah, I absolutely go up to third right here because I run out of gearing. So like, you usually
yeah, I was
top of
noticing that
second,
too.
it's let off, shift up, back on, and then foot brake and stay on foot brake and come off, charge up the clutch kick.
So sorry.
Falcon punch.
My turkey back here just is not making the horsepower that I need it to. It's kind of funny, like it comes on real late.
Oh, have you turned up the boost on that car?
No.
You should.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, just hit 0 on your keyboard.
Alright, I'm gonna do it after this lap. Hit it, Ben, I got it.
Alright. So, up to third, clutch kick at the cone. E-brake drag. Oh man, I tapped the back. I'm dead. It's been nice knowing you. There will
Did you
be no
know
new Star Wars movie,
this track in real life, the second track isn't up top, it's actually on the same level?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I was Google mapping like all the tracks. It was pretty cool. So you know the little tire barrier that like you kind of crash into if you're going too fast?
I hear you.
It's like right over there.
That one I keep crashing into constantly. Yes.
So if you just hit 0, it'll turn it all the way up.
Yeah. And then 9, so like 0 is 100%, 1 is 10%, and then just everything else kind of falls in between.
Yeah, it'll drive a lot better.
Oh god, I had the wheel pointed the wrong direction. That's scary.
I was watching you in my rearview mirror. I was like, what is he doing? Not enough foot brake. Oh, I killed it. Alright, we got 3 coming up. 1, 2, and 3.
Ben, have you ever driven with Colin Bernard?
No, but I was at the event with him. And
I'm not, no.
OMC. His car's super sick. I know he just finished doing some stuff to it.
He's a good kid.
He is. He seems like he's got a pretty cool dad.
Yeah, very cool dad. Yeah.
He's also like I know he has like money, but like he's nice about it. You know, he's not like one of those like standard rich kids. Like he's got a good head on his shoulders too. He's super nice.
Yeah. It's always cool when you find somebody who's like just really sincere.
Yeah.
Dude, I work around the people that are not so sincere about it. Every single day. It's no fun. Ben, you kind of do too, don't you?
I mean, I can't really say that. I do work around people who have a lot more money than I do. Because I work for like a private institution, and there's a lot of folks who like, dang, that was like a twin drift wreck. Excellent. They see me crash and they're laughing.
No, the people.
Good lord.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know what it is about that corner, but the car just will not. Dead.
Yeah, I'm like at that point that we were talking about at Bihoku Snow, John, where I'm like, I was driving too hard when I first came out here in the dry, and now I've like dialed it back and I'm back to being good.
But you guys are talking about the Adam's video with his finances thing?
Oh, yeah.
I think he mentioned somewhere in the video, like if he misses an upload a day, I think he misses out on like $3,000 just from one video, or $6,000. It was something. It was crazy just from one video. Like if he misses.
I feel like he was talking about missing out on views, which granted views are equivalent to money in terms of YouTube revenue. Ah man, I went too hard. But yeah, I should probably be trying to upload more frequently, but God, it's so much work. I already put a ton of effort into what I do now. Yeah, John, when was your last video?
3 months ago.
I thought maybe that's what you'd said.
Well, the car's been broke, so...
Oh, Roger, I didn't know that.
Well, that's a good follow. Jeff Robinson says, do you do this every Friday, and do you let subscribers play? I do. Every Friday at 8 p.m., well, 9 p.m. to about midnight Central Time. I'm not usually up this late, as Celerity is seeing it's 1 a.m. my time now, and I usually am long asleep. But I started about half an hour late, so I wanted to give back to the people who I made wait by neutral bomb starting.
No, you're good. I'll go out and lead you. I just wanted it behind you because I don't have track map on and I couldn't see through a barrier.
Oh, right on.
Dude, I don't... What is it about this straightaway that burned me up? Every time I come around the corner, I'm getting in the gas, and it's just like coming out from under me.
Do you have your lights on, Danny?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I thought you were left foot braking in the lead like the entire way there. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? It was tripping me out because you were leaving me, but I was like being real tentative because I thought that you were on the foot brake.
Oh, brake too hard, understeer. Locked him up.
That is scary when it happens in real life and you're left foot braking.
Dude, I bet.
Oh, I hate that. I've done it a few times in tandem, and I was like, shit. Because
what happened?
Like you lock up the front brakes and left foot braking, and you just like understeer right at the car that you're really close to.
Oh yeah.
It's not often, but it sucks when you do it.
Left foot braked at like full, like already you're at like full angle or like max lock, and like you left foot brake, and then you just like spin yourself out.
Yeah, I've done that too. In fact, most of my spins are from doing that. Oh god, lots of airtime. We are having a wild time tonight. Little off-road action there.
You know, Ben, you know that drone shot of me and Gibson?
Yeah.
Coming around that inside clip, that like when we were like, it was a thumbnail for your video where we were all stacked.
Yeah, it was gonna be so good, and then he fucking ran out of gas.
Yeah, like, did you notice that like right before he, you know, bought the farm there, that like he kind of twitched, and then you left foot broke and twitched behind him to like line up, and then I did like it was like
it
the
was
perfect
so
domino
in sync.
effect.
Yeah, it looked so good. I remember seeing that in the drone footage. Off-Road QC, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for checking it out. I am on Assetto Corsa for PlayStation. We're playing a ton of modded content. Right now we are using modded drift cars, and we are at a mod track, Suzuka Twin Drift.
You said PlayStation. I don't know if you were joking.
Did I? I thought I said
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
That's why I chuckled.
I lied. I'm too tired. Sorry. I'm streaming with a couple of my buddies who are keeping me from slipping because I don't know the English language. I'm on PC. I got the first letter right.
Fair. I'll give that to you.
Celerity says having your mates on is actually pretty entertaining. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, really, you guys are going to get bored of me eventually, so being able to change it up,
I
I think will be fun.
Earlier. We were all on a call like on the KameTrick voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wish like sometimes he'd like have like someone to talk to.
That's been something that I've wanted to add to my content for a while. I just needed to get some people together that I wanted to start it up with.
Sorry, I had to pay my $1,800 entry fee, but now I'm here. So.
Is that because $1,800 entry because you got to get a new shell every time? Once you enter. That's been me, man. I keep ruining that first turn and going right into the tires. Yard sale all day, every day. Oh, there's the pass! Do it!
I was wondering who that was. I don't have names on it.
Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, what the hell?
Oh, there goes the cough.
Explain to me what happened there, because I'm having a hard time understanding.
I'm just fucking with you. Y'all silly, I'm still gonna send it.
Oh, you went back to the pits. I'm sitting here waiting on you to, like, recover.
There's no coming back from that. Jeff says, that's awesome, we just got a Thrustmaster TX set up with the Thrustmaster shifter. Any tips and tricks on getting started in drifting in AC? Danny, what do you think? You've got the most sim experience. Were you even listening?
Yeah, I was. I just didn't expect to be
on
the shot.
I'll put you guys on the spot. That's what we're all on here for.
So first things first is turn off all stability control.
Yep.
Like if you're doing like private sessions. And then
might as well start offline.
Yeah.
No pressure, no distraction.
100%. And then go with a turn at a time. Like you're gonna you're in your sim. You don't have to like worry about tires and fuel and all that. So just like take your time and go at a turn at a time. Like practice. Like we're on Suzuka right now, so like if I was gonna learn this track and I'm a beginner, I would ignore the big entry and the little like third gear after that. I would drift the hairpin and that little section after it, and then I would like turn around and like go to turn at a time backwards until I was able to like do that consistently. And then I would try to like, once I was able to get that, I'd try to go for the big entry and then drive the little third gear part normally. And then whenever I'd get to that little hairpin section, is drift it and then do the entry. And then once I feel comfortable with that, try to link it all. Like go in sections, don't try to like rush into it.
That is very good. That's exactly what I tell people in real life. The fastest turn with like the most speed change from when you enter it to when you exit it is the turn you do last, because it's the most dangerous and the hardest. Start with a slow one that connects to other slow ones and just add one turn at a time until you've got the whole track basically.
If he already has all, did he say he has all this stuff?
He's got Thrustmaster TMX gear. Yeah.
So I would honestly go to Sumisuto Kart.
Oh yeah,
That one's super easy to drive. Like ignore the big entry and like the little like part after the entry, but like towards the back of the track there's like 3-4 hairpins and you can just do those and then turn around and go back, and they're like the same turns.
Yeah, they're the same basically average speed, so they flow really easily together. They're very good to get like the transition locked in.
So that way you could learn just one, like say a right turn, and then once you get that, like there's a left turn after it, so you can just drive and then do the left turn. And then once you get used to all that, just try and link them all.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Sumisuto Kart's like the easiest track to learn on.
Oh god, tap the wall. Excellent follow by somebody in here. I haven't been able to see the user tag, but
Yeah, dude, no, he mimicked your screw up too.
yeah,
Like,
he didn't actually mess up though. Shut up, Daddy. But what he did, like, I heard him kill the engine behind me, and like I hit the wall not hard enough to slow me down any, and I heard him like get off throttle and foot brake a few times, and he just hung out where I was trying to get to be. Did it right. It was sick. He just bounced. I'm not sure where.
no, I knocked him into the pits.
Oh, I see. We put out a hit on him because he made me look like a tool.
Well, you just made yourself look like a tool.
I know. Like, I don't need any help. Oh my god.
Ah, dude, this is not my jam.
This course is just not flowing for you.
No, it's not that. this is my first day playing on the thing, man. I suck, It's hard.
Throws it on a night, Touge.
Rema says
Yeah.
that the person who was behind me that was just doing so slick was on a controller playing. That's rad.
No way, really?
I just hit him for the second time, dude. I am so sorry.
It's not on purpose. We're not actually.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be such an idiot.
I did not catch the screen name, but that's rad. Jeff says, thanks, I'll definitely give it a shot next time you're on. Hey man, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome to come drive with us too. If you do, let me know your Assetto Corsa screen name, and like if you join our Discord server, the link's in the description, shameless plug, then let me know on there as well, like, because a lot of times people's YouTube handle is different than their Discord handle and their Assetto handle, so like I'll be talking to people that are watching my stream that are in-game with me, and I won't even know it unless they tell me.
Yeah, I think John's Discord starts with an M, but is like
Yeah,
Assetto name starts with a J.
It's like Mini
Yeah.
Russo or something.
I need to change that. I'm not smart on my...
I figured it was going to say Grassroot Digital.
Same.
Yeah, I need to change that. Can you change your name on Discord?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's what I thought.
You just can't change the numbers that go after your name. The only way you can change your numbers is if you have Discord Nitro. And say like you change your numbers and then your Discord Nitro expires, it gives you a bunch of random numbers after it. Like you won't get to keep those numbers. It's kind of stupid. I wish you could keep them.
Yeah, I guess they want you to keep paying for that subscription service.
But it's worth it. Like I'll pay like every now and then I'll pay like that $4 for the classic
Oh damn, John.
for a month.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That corner always, like, for whatever reason, the car just, like, comes out from under me.
I seen that, Ben. I was looking back the whole time. That was sick.
I was reading chat. I didn't even fucking see it. I was busy reading chat during the
God,
interview.
dude, I am
And then I
screwing
looked
everybody
up
up.
and was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, you did the whole turn. I was looking back the whole time. I was like, heck yeah.
That was sick. But like, I wish I could say it was because I was a stone cold killer. But it's actually because I was texting and driving.
Texting and driving in VR is like a whole new level because you have the little like nose little gap there,
Yeah.
and that's what you gotta like look through, and it's super hard.
Oh shit, dude.
Over.
I was all over you.
Yeah, were you? It's like
Gosh,
trying not to hit the tires.
It was one of those
Dude,
things where I passed you, but then I unpassed you.
Yeah, I'm looking back right now. You're pretty close.
Oh god.
On this,
I'm too close. Uh-oh.
I'll wait up for you.
I
I was
went
gonna say
back.
on the next one I would do like a wall ride for you.
That's fine. I'll just go
Get
back to
some fresh tires.
the bottom of the big turn.
Yeah, I'm going back there with you right now.
Slarity says, don't know why, but your server is heavy on my frames. I don't know. There's only 12 cars on.
That's a lot of people.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Mine have
Like,
skipped a couple of times.
Like if you don't have at least like a halfway decent graphics card, a lot of people like. Cause think about it, like all that smoke going off. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. I was only in second gear. I entered way slow.
Like all the smoke and everything, it could hinder
Yeah,
on someone's performance.
that's true. Oh.
Can you see me? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can see you. The triples are
Okay.
sick.
Woo, y'all are looking really good.
I can lay down a pretty solid lead most of the time. Yeah, I can see you right here. And then you went
Yeah.
out of frame again.
I want to try them so bad.
I'm gonna film some GoPro headcam stuff so that we can see that.
Like,
at least.
have you seen Monkey London's Twitch streams?
Yeah.
I think they're super cool. How he has like the little head unit or whatever.
The only thing I'm not completely sure about is like, I'll just have to check the view angle because you need the fisheye in order to capture everything. But oh god, I'm so distracted. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
The car behind you's running like a modded version. Like you could look at his wheelbase and it's like so stretched.
Huh? Do we not have checks on?
No, not for these cars.
Like I don't care. I'm surprised.
No, I was just kind of, it looks so weird. Looks like he's like a skateboard or something.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm just sore and too tired to play right anymore. All right, I'll come behind you and do a couple more laps, but I'm gonna get pretty close to calling it a night. And so for you guys in chat, I'm gonna do the usual thing, the way we end our streams. If you've got any closing comments, questions, thoughts, etc., I'll do a few laps. This is your chance to hit me up with them. And then
I do like how you do that.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
a nice
at the
little
end
fun thing.
Yeah, it's like a meet and greet.
Well, it's a gift too for the people who stay till the end.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. You didn't say anything like booyah.
You never know. I might be saving my booyah till after I cut you off with a Discord call.
Man. Dude, I suck so bad.
Sometimes you're just not on, especially like on certain tracks. That, sir, was a backy. Well done, man.
I'll do a wall ride this next one, hopefully. I've been doing them like consistently and nice, and now watch me like actually like try and do it, and I just smack the wall so hard.
Man, that is how it happens. 100%. That's how it goes.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
No, sorry. Whoa! Yeah, pass me. Pass me. Just...
Did you stay in third, Danny?
Nah, I did, and then I dropped it down to second really quick.
Okay. I just felt like I hesitated on throttle a little bit, but you left a lot compared to what I would have expected. Oh, I failed my clutch kick. Sorry. That would have been fine, but I kind of forgot to do the clutch kick until it was far too late to actually build up a good charge.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're fine. I thought there's a good chance you'll cut into it.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Too fast. I did it too late. I saved it though. It's okay.
You did. I did not.
I was framing pretty hard too, so
Oh, were you?
that's why. Yeah.
That's like extra challenging mode.
Is that behind me? Is that you, John?
Yeah.
You guys coming around the straight?
Yeah. We're about to be on the. We're about to take that very last turn.
All right. I'm gonna drop in behind you all, or if I mess
All right.
up, I'm gonna get in front of you.
Drop in
and
behind
you
Daniel. I'll get in behind you.
I probably won't be that fast. Oh, I am that fast. All right. Nice wall tap. Well done.
Thank you.
You guys are killing it.
Oh man, I wasn't about to follow you. Like, you ended up nailing it, but I just did not have the trust.
I really want to go back and watch that 360.
Oh dude, I can't wait to see that. That was so
It's like
radical.
I didn't look over until like the end of like the whole thing.
Oh, I was flying up on you quick too, and I was just like, I'm gonna do it, man. It's gonna
So
be
like
great.
that's why I want to go back and look at it.
'Cause
I think that'll be just sick.
Yeah. Because, like, when you do the 360, it slows you down so much. And I did, like, the opposite move where, like, I was carrying shit tons of speed at you. Oh, I hit the wall.
So did I, but did I hit it as hard
Get
as I
out the
guess?
way. I hit the wall early and, like, with the back, and then it made the front hit the wall. It was compound wall hitting. It was bad times. Yep. Alright, folks. It looks like nobody has any questions. Everybody's fallen asleep, probably. I've fallen asleep. No, we actually still have like 17 or 20 people on, so
Jesus.
that is radical. We hit like 34 last time, so that was cool.
I've been noticing like on your streams, like after they go away, like after you're done, like they get pretty close to like 1,000 views. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I know. People are actually coming back and watching even when I'm not live, which I really appreciate. You guys are killing it. That is so cool. So apparently I'm providing some value, and it's fun to watch even if you can't interact with me. But if you want to, your opportunity is every Friday from 9 p.m. Central Time until about midnight Central Time I stream. Always try to start by 9. This is the first time in like 2 months that I've started a little late at about 9:30. Sometimes I'm on closer to 8. If you want to drive with me, the link is in the description of this video and pretty much all of my videos for the Discord server. So feel free to join the KameTrick Discord server. We've got like 800 plus people who do sim drifting, real life drifting. Yeah, it's getting pretty nuts. We have started it just in like June, I think. So it's been growing fast. And more folks are joining on every day. So if you're into sim drifting and you want to know what it's like to get into real life stuff, we've got the people that can teach you and give you some perspective and advice. And on the other hand, if you're like me and John, who is streaming with me tonight, and you drift in real life, and you want to get into sim but you just don't really know a whole lot about computers, we've got tons of experts who can help you out on that too. So on this channel, like I always say, we bridge the gap between sim drifting and real life drifting, and I want to thank you guys for being a part of it. Thanks for liking the video and for subscribing if you are down. I will see you next time. Peace.